Chapter number 3. Anyone knows the weightage of this chapter? The weightage of this chapter is maximum of 3 marks, but usually it is 1 mark. 1 to 3 marks can be there. So there was an attempt when 0 questions were there from this particular chapter, that is Linear Inequalities, chapter 3. We'll discuss number series after finishing APGP. That time you will get better clarity of number series. Now, usually 1 question is there. All the attempts we have seen 1 question, but in the recent attempt, last 3 or 4 attempts, we were seeing that 2 questions are there. Usually 2 questions will be there. It's a very small chapter and very easy to study. Yes, Srimati, we will study after AP and GP. Okay, so we will start with chapter 3 itself. This is something we have studied in our school. I will tell you what we have studied. Do you know how to draw the graphs? You know how to draw one x-axis. Remember the graph paper and all where there, like this graph paper was there and it was having small boxes, and we will be plotting some points, and at the end of the day we will join that into a line and all. You remember that long back we used to do that when we were in school. So that's the same thing here also we are going to do. But sir, we don't have a graph paper. We don't have a scale. We are only having pencil and we are having a eraser. Yes. Now, how we will go about it this way for this particular chapter is something you should understand much prior. Then people, 2 is less than 5. Is it correct? 2 is less than 5. Is it correct? Yes. So this symbol is called as what? This is called as less than symbol. Then what is this symbol? Greater than symbol. For example, I am writing 5 is greater than 4. Is it correct? Yes, it is correct. 5 is greater than 4. Now, is this correct? Is 5 less than 4? No, 5 is greater than 4. We know that 5 is a bigger number compared to our 4. Now, one more question to everyone. People, I am telling A is greater than or equal to B. What is the new symbol we have introduced now? Greater than or equal to. Do you remember somewhere else also we have used this symbol long back when I said AM is greater than or equal to, GM is greater than or equal to what? HM. We told long back in chapter number 14. Now people, when was it greater than? Whenever the numbers are positive and unequal, we were saying that A is greater than, G is greater than H. When was it equal? Whenever the numbers are positive and equal, we used to say that AM is equal to, GM is equal to what? HM. So both the conditions we merged together and we wrote it like this. Now, what do you mean by inequality? Inequality. Equality means what? We will write it as equal. For example, 5 is equal to 5. Is it correct? Yeah, 5 and 5 are equal. That is an equality or an equal to sign is there. Inequality means what? We will write it as 5 is greater than 4. That is not equal. Whenever they are not equal, we will write it always as a what? As an inequality. Then people, what is this linear inequality? Linear inequality means we have studied in our school and all, there is quadratic equation, cubic equation and all, where x will be having power of 3, x will be having power of 2 and all, we have studied long back. Linear inequality means x will have a power of 1. It will usually be like x variable is there, then another variable y is there, x plus y or x minus y or 2x plus y or 2x minus y greater than or equal to or less than or equal to or less than or greater than some value will be given. Okay, so that is called as linear inequality. What it means? The power of x or the unknown variable is how much? 1. Then it is called as linear. When it is inequality, instead of equal to sign, there is a greater than sign, or greater than or equal to, or less than or equal to, or less than sign. Then it is called as linear inequality. Is this clear? Not at all important. The base. Everyone understood the base? Now, one question. If A is greater than B, okay, if A is greater than B, can I write it as B is less than A? Example, 5 is greater than 4. Then can I write it as 4 is less than 5? Yes, correct. Whenever you are clueless, just think about a number. You will get the answer. Now, when I say A is greater than B, you are like, oh, okay, fine. Then B is less than A. How is it? That time itself you assume a number. A is 5, B is 4. Then 5 is greater than 4 means what? 4 is less than 5. Now the next one. Some things which you require with respect to your 8th standard and 7th standard knowledge. I will just bring it back to you guys. Long back, when we were in our 8th standard or 7th standard or 6th standard, we were drawing graphs, right? How does the graph look like? The graph will be like, this is an x-axis, correct? Which is an x-axis? The horizontal axis is x-axis. Then the vertical axis is called as what, people? Y-axis. So we have two axes. One x-axis is there, one vertical y-axis is there. Now people, here in this area, in this particular area, will it be positive or negative? So x value will be 1, y value, x value will be 2, then 3, then 4, 5. The number line is like this. Minus 1 is there, minus 2 is there, minus 3 is there, minus 4 is there, etc, etc, minus infinity, etc, etc, plus infinity. To the upside it will be what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc, etc, till what? The infinity. Then down it will be what? Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, etc, etc, what? Minus infinity. That's how a graph look like. Do you remember that? We used to draw the graph in school and all. Anyone didn't draw? Please raise your hand. Everyone draw, right? Yes, everyone knows about this. Well and good. If anyone doesn't know also, please tell. That's completely fine. Now, till here everything is fine, right, for everyone? Now, my next question to everyone is, there is a line called this one. X plus y is equal to 10. Or x plus y is equal to 2. We will keep it small itself. Please draw the line segment of the line x plus y is equal to 2. How you were drawing? You will create a box. Do you remember? Then you will write x. Then you will write what? Y. Then you will first assume that x is equal to 0. That means y is equal to how much? 0 plus y is equal to 2. That means y is equal to 2. Then you will assume y is equal to 0. Then you will get what? X plus 0 is equal to 2. That means x is equal to 2. So these are the points in our graph. Do you remember? Yes, I hope everyone remember. If you don't also tell me right away because it will help you out. Okay? Yes. Then people, what else is given in the question? Please draw the graph for me. Please. How you are drawing the graph? When x is equal to 0, y is equal to 2. Where is the point? When x is equal to 0, y is equal to 2. Where is the point? X is 0, y is 2. This is the point. This is the point. 0, 2. When y is equal to 0, x is equal to 2. That means which point is it? That is 2, 0. Now, how will you draw the graph? You will just join 2 points together. Then it will be a graph. Are you getting my point, people? So this is the graph of the line segment what? X plus y is equal to 2. Do you remember this, people? Are you able to draw this? If so, next one for everyone. Draw me the graph. In the same graph, you draw the graph of 2x plus 3y is equal to 6. Can you draw me the graph of this one? This line segment. How will you draw? X is there, y is there. Now, put x is equal to 0. When x is equal to 0, y is equal to how much? Y is equal to how much, dog? X is equal to 0 means 0 plus 3y is equal to 6. Y is equal to how much? 2. Then y is equal to 0. That means 2x plus 0 is equal to 6. That means x is equal to 6 by 2, which is equal to how much? 3. That means y is equal to 0. X is equal to 3. Now you draw me the graph of that. Points are what? 0, 2. 0, 2 is this point itself. There is no issue in that. The other point is what? 3, 0. 3, 0 is over where? Over here, which is 3, 0. Now you join the lines or join the points and draw me the graph. How it will look like? It will be going this way, and this is the graph of which line? Which line is it? 2x plus 3y is equal to 6. Everyone understood that? Anyone is having doubt over that? Pakka? Now next graph you should draw. In the same line segment or in the same graph you can draw it to me. X is equal to 4. How will the graph look like? X is equal to 4. How will the graph look like? If you want to draw a box, okay, please draw a box. X is no matter what changing. If you put y is equal to 1, x will be how much? 4. If you put y is equal to 2, x will be how much? 4. If you put y is equal to 3, x will be how much? 4. If you put y is equal to 5, x will be how much? 4. If you put y is equal to infinity, x will be how much? 4. X is a constant. X is not changing. Then people, how will the graph look like? Graph will be a straight line passing through x is equal to 4. The graph looks like this. Are you understanding it, people? X is equal to 4. Iniksha, you got it? Yes. Now, my next question. What will be the graph for y is equal to 6? Y is equal to 6. What will be the graph of that? Y is equal to 6. Y is equal to 6. Whatever value you put for x, will the y value change? No. Then the graph will look like what? It will be a straight line, but parallel to which axis? Parallel to x axis. It will be going this way. Correct? This line will be like this. What's happening? Yes, like this. Till here everything is fine. Horizontal line parallel to x axis. So these are the basic things which we studied in our school. So we are going to use that over here. In school, some people would have had the inequality sign and all. Some people did not have the inequality sign. This equal to sign, greater than sign and all you would have seen previously. Equal to everyone would have seen. Inequality, many of you might be seeing it for the first time. We are going to start off with that, people. Now one shortcut. Will you sit there and draw the graph just like this, whatever I have done? We will not do that. Instead of that, I have a shortcut for you. X plus y greater than 4 or equal to 4. How was the graph? X plus y equal to 2 was how much the graph? It was coming from upper left to lower right. Then 2x plus 3y is equal to 6. How is the graph looking like? Upper left to lower right. Correct, right? Upper left to lower right, upper left to lower right. The graph is always from upper left to lower right. So people in general, if signs of x and y are same, we will say that graph will be from, make a note of it, graph is from upper left to lower right. Very, very important. So going forward, if you get a question like this, 2x plus 10y is equal to 205. Will you be like, oh sir, I put x is equal to 5, y is equal to this much and all? No, we will just draw a graph like this. Then we will say that the graph will look like this. Will not do anything else. Just like this, the graph will look like. Whatever is marked in red, the graph will be like this. Upper left to lower right. Then I will give you another question. 3x plus 45y greater than or equal to 35. How will the graph look like? It will be looking like this. Somewhere like this. From upper left to lower right. It will be there in the first quadrant itself. Have you heard about quadrant before? There are 4 quadrants. Whichever is, this one is first, this is second, this is third, this is fourth. Okay, make a note of that also in your graph. Sometimes it can be used, but not necessary for your exam point of view and all. There will not be any questions based on that. Okay, now you should draw the graph for me next. Everyone, draw it for me. 3x plus 4y greater than or equal to 10. How will the graph look like? How will the graph look like? Yes, we know that. Everyone knows that. How the graph looks like? No matter what, the graph will be from upper left to lower right. It is not going to change. Then everyone will ask, Sir, what if the graph or the question is having different signs? For example, x minus y greater than or equal to 10. Okay, x minus y greater than or equal to 10. That is the question now. Then, can anyone tell me how will the graph look like? From lower left to upper right. Okay, when signs are different, graph will be lower left to upper right. Are you understanding? So whatever may be the question, we will not be drawing the graph just like we used to do in our class and all. Maybe in your ICAI book also it is shown like you should draw the graph. We will not be, because it is not required for us. Then you will be like, Sir, what if they ask for boundary points and all? In the future and in the school and all, they used to ask boundary points. That time also we will not draw. We will just substitute the values in the options and check whether this option is correct or not. So people, I have eliminated whatever you are going to face as a time consuming thing. I have just eliminated it right in front of you in the first 20 minutes. Drawing a graph is always easy. It's not going to take your time. Then for finding points is always easy. You will just substitute the options. Then what else is remaining? That's your chapter. Okay, these are the things we are going to study in this particular chapter. Now I am going to start off with the chapter. Everyone, definition of inequality. Inequality means what? They will be comparing two quantities with symbols like greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, or less than or equal to. That means whenever our commodities or the given things are not equal, we will be say that either they will be greater than or they will be less than. In certain cases, they can be greater than or equal to. For example, at least one. At least one. You remember, at least one girl means what? One or more girl. That means girl should be what? Greater than or equal to 1. You remember that? We just studied in the last class. At least 2 means what? Greater than or equal to 2. Now what if I am telling at most 200 marks or at most 400 marks? At most 400. Maximum how many marks you will get? 400. Can you get 401? Did someone come and tell you I got 401 in CA Foundation? Yeah, got the scammer. Right away you can catch him because maximum mark is how much? 400. So maximum is 400, or at most means maximum. At least means minimum. Okay. Now, inequalities in one variable. That is something we are going to check. One variable means what? Unknown. Whoever is not known. For example, 3x plus 4 greater than 0. How many unknown people are there? How many unknown people are there? Oh, x is the only unknown person. We have 3, we have 4. We need to find the value of what? X. Okay. Now, 2y plus 10 greater than or equal to 20. Who is the unknown over here? Y. Y is the only unknown over here. We need to find the value of y or possible values of y. Or I will say 2x or 2 girls is greater, 2 into number of girls. I'll write the word number of girls is plus 10 is greater than or equal to 0. That means what? Or minus 10 is greater than or equal to 0. From that I can understand 2 into what is the unknown over here? The number of girls. So whichever is not known is called as what? variable. Okay, one variable means what? One unknown. Two variable means what? Two unknowns. We are more concerned about what? Two unknowns than one unknown. Keep it in your mind. Okay, then this and all you can just read, not at all important for you. Okay, because the question I'll be teaching you with the properties, all the properties whatever we are going to read here will be discussed along with the questions, because I don't want to waste time in just reading it and say, oh, this. There is no point in doing that. Now, numerical inequality. Numerical inequality means we are comparing numbers. Now people, is 5 greater than 4? Yeah, I already spoiled it to you, and already your max teacher spoiled long back. 5 is greater than 4. Now people, 5 is less than 10. Is that correct? That is also correct. So such type of inequalities when numbers are involved, that is called as what people? Numerical inequalities. Then what if? What if there is only one variable? I was just telling about that. One unknown is there. It is called as what? Inequality in one variable. Then two variable means what? X will be there. Y will be there. When both of them are there, then it is called as what? Linear inequality in two variable, and that is important for us. Keep a note of it. For example, in this question, we are writing it as what? 2x plus 3y less than or equal to 6. That means x is not known, y is not known. Can you draw the graph of this for me? Everyone. Randomly, can you draw the graph for me? What is the sign of x and y? What is the sign of x and y? Same or different? Same. Then, when the signs are same, how will the graph look like? From upper left to lower right. So the graph will be like this. You don't need to plot anything. Right away we did it. Done. That is a question actually. That is the type of question which will come for examination, to plot the graph. Upper left to lower right. Now, x minus y greater than or equal to 20. How will the graph look like? Lower left to upper right. Done. Right away done. So what happens is, inside the exam hall, they will be asking you questions like this. So these are the questions which will only come from this exam point of view. They'll give the graph. We need to find what graph is what, where the area is coming under the graph. Then we have what type of question. We need to find the value of x type of question is there. That is the second type. And finally, some word problems are there. And we have the boundary points based question. These are the three types of question which will come from examination. Now, one question to everyone. Everyone knows a number line, right? We have studied it in school. So what are the possible values in a number line? 0 is in the middle. Then, who is here? 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, then 6, etc. till what? The infinity. Then towards the left hand side it is there, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, etc. till what? The minus infinity. Number line means it is going forever. It is not stopping. Okay. Now people, I am telling, x is greater than or equal to 2. X is what? Greater than or equal to 2. What all possible values are there for x? 2 is there. Then any numbers in between 2 and 3 is there. Then 3 is there. Then 4 is there. 5 is there. 6 is there. 7 is there. 8 is there. Etc. till infinity is there. So any number from 2 till infinity is there. Is 2 also included? Is 2 included? Yes, because equal to sign is there. Since greater than or equal to is there, means that 2 is also included. Make a note of it. Equal to, since equal to sign is there, equal to sign is there, 2 is also included. Now, what if greater than or equal to was not there? For example, it is like x greater than 2. What are the possible values? From here 2 to infinity is there, but 2 is included. 2 is not included. Since equal to sign is not there, here what happens? Since
equal to sign is not there, equal to sign is not there, 2 is not included. Okay, that is another thing. I hope that you know this, and if you don't know right now, you are getting it. Everyone got this? If you are not getting, also tell me. Next question I will ask. What if the question is like, in the question it is given to be x is less than or equal to 0? Less than or equal to 0. Can anyone tell me? Online, please tell me what is the case then? Less than or equal to 0 means what are the cases? From 0 to less than means what? It should be less than 0. What are the values less than 0? 0 to minus infinity. Correct? 0 to minus infinity. 0, minus 1, minus 2, etc. 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 till what? Minus infinity. Now my question, is 0 included? Why 0 is included? Because equal to sign is there. What if x was less than 0? Is 0 included? No, but it is still there. Infinity till minus infinity, the values are there, but 0 is not included. Another basic thing, we studied it in I think 4th standard, 5th standard and all, we have studied this basically. Now, because I'm not understanding whether you have studied it or not, that's why I'm asking again and again. Okay, if you remember it or not, that's why I'm asking again and again whether you know this or not. If you don't know, right away tell me. Okay, I'll go dive into the core of it. Online, everyone. Ambika, Baudarni, then Nihita, Pujita, Saumya, Sugrita, Srimadi, everyone knows this basic things, right? If not, also tell. Okay, I'm completely keeping it open for everyone. Yes. Now, x plus y, okay, greater than 2. Okay, now two variables are there. Till now only one variable was there. X plus y greater than 2. How will you draw the graph? Can you draw it in a number line? No. Why? Because two unknowns are there. Y-axis is also there. X-axis is also there. So how will you draw? You will just randomly draw. What is the sign of x and y? Both are positive. Then the graph looks like what? Like this. Now, my question. X plus y is greater than 2. What all possibilities are there? What all values are possible? Can you tell me? X plus y is greater than 2. How will the area under the graph look like? Will the area will be towards this side? All the area, all the points are coming under this side. Okay? Or all the points are coming towards this side of the graph. We need to check. Okay? That is the question which is coming for examination. Okay? Now, how to get this? Assume a point like origin. Origin point is what? 0, 0. That means x is equal to 0, y is equal to 0. Assume x is equal to 0, y is equal to 0. Everyone assume it that? Everyone assume that way? That means 0 plus 0 is greater than 2. That is 0 greater than 2. People, is 0 greater than 2? Is 0 greater than 2? No, I don't know. 0 is greater than 2, huh? No, 0 is less than 2. That means our assumption is wrong. Assumption is what? Assumption is wrong. Then, people, will the graph come towards the origin? No. It will be going away from the origin. That's how you find the graph of two inequalities or a graph of when two variables are involved. Are you getting my point? We will assume a point 0, 0. Then we will check whether the graph is coming towards that line. If the condition is satisfied, for example, here it was less than 2. Then we will say, oh, 0 is less than 2. That is satisfied. That means the graph would have been towards the origin. Here is it towards the origin? No, it is away from the origin because it is greater than 2. Can I give you another question, everyone? Look at this question. X minus y greater than 2. Okay, x minus y greater than 2. Draw me the graph. Sign of x and y are different. Sign of x and y are different means the graph will be from where to where? From lower left to upper like this. The graph will be like this. Now, what is the next step? We will assume point. Assume what points? X is equal to 0, y is equal to 0. When you assume y is equal to 0, x is equal to 0 means 0 is greater than 2. People, 0 comma 0 is over here. Is this condition correct or not? Is this correct? No, this assumption is wrong. This is not possible. Not possible. That means the graph will be away from the origin. It is not going towards 0. It is going away from the origin. I hope you are getting the answer. Pakka, are you guys understanding this? Srimati understood, Bhavadarani, Sugrita, Saumya, Pujita, everyone, are you guys getting the point? Assume a point, then if it is coming towards that point, we will say that the area is towards that point. If it is going away from it, I mean, if it is not coming towards, the condition is not satisfied, we will say that it is going away from the point. That's how you will draw a graph. I hope everyone got it. Yes, Liniksha, you got it? Yes, Kalei, got it? Yes. Next question. Next question is for you guys. Okay. Solve this question for me. Two x plus 3y greater than or equal to 10. The timer starts now. You should tell me how the graph look like and is it away towards the origin or away from the origin. Accordingly, you should tell. Very good question, very easy answer. Online everyone. I hope everyone is there. Yes. Correct. Correct. Correct, Srimati. Correct. Signs are same. Correct? Signs are same means what, people? Signs are same means upper left to lower right. Right away draw it. No one is going to question you. Will anyone come and check your graph after exam? No. So that you can draw it right away. Then what is going to happen? You will assume 2 points. Assume which points, da? Assume 0 comma 0. That means 0 plus 0 is greater than or equal to 10. 0 is greater than or equal to 10. People, is 0 greater than or equal to 10? No, 0 is not greater than or equal to 10. That means our assumption is wrong. The graph will be going away from the origin. Okay, done. Direct answers. Very easily you are getting the answer. Can we check some previous year questions? Yes, are you guys ready for the previous year question? First one is over here. One thing, people, when they draw it like this and all, you should understand that the graph is coming towards this side. Okay, when they put like a comb like picture over here, you should understand that the entire comb is towards this side, not only that part. Okay, now tell me which option is correct. Everywhere graph is normal, we need to find the area. Area is towards where is the question. Check. All the graphs are correct. All the graphs are correct, but we should find the area. X plus y is less than or equal to 9. X plus y is less than or equal to 9. You will put what option da? Put x is equal to 0. Y is equal to 0. That means 0 plus 0 is less than or equal to 9. 0 is less than or equal to 9. That is correct. 0 is a value which is less than or equal to 9. That means the graph should be towards where? Towards the origin. So which option is the right answer, people? Option A is the right answer. I hope that everyone understood this. This is how they will ask the question. Sometimes they will put 2 graphs. Sometimes they will put 3 graphs, 3 inequalities in a same line. Sometimes they will put 4 graphs, 4 inequalities in a same line. They can ask it anyway, whatever the way they want to have. They can ask. Are you getting the point? Understood the method? Very easy question, very easy method. Pakka? Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Rest of you. Saumya, Srimati, everyone. Ambika, Pujita, Sugrita, then Nihita, Bhavdarni, everyone. Let's go for the next question, people. What do you mean by this? This means the entire graph is towards the origin. This means The entire graph is away from the origin. Okay, don't say, sir, only this much area is under the graph. No, that entire area they are implying. Okay, yes. This one is wrong. Why? Because if it was just equal to 30, this graph would have been correct. Since it is not just equal to, it is greater than, that means either it should be away from the origin or it should be towards the origin. Okay? Try. Tell me which option. See here, we will check. Now people, x plus 3, 5x plus 3y is greater than or equal to 30. That is given. So that means no matter what, x and y are having the same sign, the graph will be like this no matter what. That means all the graphs are correct. Now we need to check whether the area under the graph is correct or not. For that you will assume what? You will put x is equal to what? 0. Y is equal to what? 0. That means 0 plus 0 is greater than or equal to 30, or 0 greater than or equal to 30. Is 0 greater than or equal to 30? No, our assumption is wrong. That means it is not coming towards the origin. Option B is wrong. Which option is the right answer then, people? Option C. Easy peasy. Right? Yes. Now I will give another question. Everyone try this question. I will give you a deja vu based on your 7th standard or 8th standard concept from this question. Have a look at this. The following graph is represented by what is the question? Okay. Now, if you look here, whenever they give a point which is not darkened, okay, not darkened. For example, it is a vacant circle only right over here. It's a vacant circle. If it was full, they say that 0 is also included. Okay, if it was full, we will say that 0 is also included. Since it is vacant, we will say that 0 is not included. That means, look here, the graph is drawn in such a way that this entire area is darkened, correct? From 0 to plus infinity, it is darkened. That means, is 0 included? 0 is not included. That means, is option B correct? No. Which option is the right answer, people? Option E is the right answer. Why? Because 0 is not included. What if the graph was like this? 0 is there, 1 is there, 2 is there, 3 is there till infinity. Then they are telling that, okay, the graph is darkened from this place to this place. Hopefully it will not erase. Okay, likewise it is given. Yeah, likewise it is given. Then they are showing like this. There is a circle and that is completely filled also. That means, is 0 included? 0 is included. So the answer will be for this question will be what? X is greater than or equal to 0. Now, what if the graph is like this? I will just add on. You should tell me the answer, okay? 0 is there, then 1, 2, 3, sorry, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, then minus 4, etc., etc., minus infinity. From 2 is there to here, then a circle is there which is filled. Can anyone tell me what will be the equation of this graph? Is it greater or less? It is less than. So x is less than or equal to is there or not equal to? Equal to is also there. Why? Because 2 is included. Look at the circle. Is it full? If it was like a plain circle, for example, this thing was like a gap was there. Okay. If it was a circle with vacancy, we would have said it would have been x less than. Okay. Since that vacancy is not there, we will say that x is less than or equal to 2. Are you getting the point, people? Understood this? Got it? Less than or equal to 2. Fine, not greater than, x is less than or equal to. Greater than means it should go towards this side, towards plus infinity it should go. Less than means it will go towards minus infinity. Okay, so these are the basic questions, everyone. I hope that you understood the base. If you know this much itself, most of the question you will be able to solve. Okay, mainly they will ask these type of questions. Now, next one. I will combine two things at the same time. Two things I will combine. There are two equations. X plus y greater than or equal to 2. Then x is greater than or equal to 1. What are there? There are two equations or two line segments are there. First line is what? X is greater than or equal to 2. So how will you draw the graph of x is greater than or equal to 2? You will just draw like this. Done. X is greater than or equal to 2. Then if you assume it 0, 0. That means 0 plus 0 is greater than or equal to 2. That is 0 greater than 2. That means is it towards the origin? No, it is away from the origin. Correct? Huh? Now, how will the graph x is greater than or equal to 1 look like? I already told you, when x is a constant value, it will be parallel to which axis? Y axis. When x is a constant value, that's what we started off. If you remember, where is it? Yeah, when x is equal to 4, what happened now? X is parallel to y axis. When y is equal to some value, y is equal to 6, the graph is parallel to x-axis. Similarly, when x is greater than or equal to 4, the graph is what? The graph is x is greater than or equal to 1. The graph is parallel to y-axis. But what is happening? Passing through which point? Passing through which point? This point is called as 1, 0. Okay, passing through x is equal to 1, it will be passing. Now, greater than or equal to 1 means towards the right hand side or towards the left hand side? Towards the right hand side. If it was less than or equal to 1, it will be towards the left hand side. Now you tell me what is the common area between them. Which is the common area? Both the things are there. This area, correct? Whatever I am going to mark now. This is the common area. So the graph is having a common area of whatever is mentioned is light blue color. Now my next question, is this area included for the common area? No. Why? Because first graph is not allowing it. Is this area included in the common area? No. Both the graphs are not allowing it. Is this area included in the common area? No. Our x greater than 1 is not allowing it. So what is the common area? Whatever is in between them is the common area. That is the second type of question. Combining two graphs together. Are you getting the point? Grace, you understood? Pakka? Yes. Kali? Got it? Yes. Lipika understood this? Everyone understood this? Understood the base. These all are basics. Very base. Now, can I include three graphs? Can we do that? Third one also we will merge to the same thing. One more thing. How to find area? Yes, how to find the area. One person is asking how to find the area. Now, what was the area of the graph of this one? The area in literally we will not find the area and all. We will only check the picture. Not the literal area of finding this using our method we used in school and all finding area. That is not there. We just need to find common area with the graph. Okay. So look here. The first graph was above the graph. That means the first graph was going this way. Everything was going this way. Correct? Everything was going this way. Then what happened? Second graph is telling from here onwards only I will allow you. Otherwise I will not allow you. That means common area. Common area means both the graphs, whichever is having the common area is which one? This area. That's how you will find. Anyway, with more question you will understand it better. Next one. X plus y greater than 2. Okay. X minus y less than 2. Two graphs are there. X plus y greater than 2, x minus y greater than 2. First one we will draw. Okay. Everyone take your graph. Yes, then pencil, then scale, everything you take. Yeah, don't do anything. Just draw it randomly. X plus y is how much da? Both the signs are same, right? So the graph will look like what? Like this. Done. Then x minus y, that means the signs are different. It will go from what to what? From here to here. Done. So two graphs are there. These are the graphs. Now we need to find the area. First graph. Put x is equal to 0. 0 plus 0 greater than what does? 0 plus 0 greater than what? Greater than 2. Is it greater than 2, people? Is 0 greater than 2? No. That means our first graph is going away from the origin. Okay. Make a note of it properly. Make graphs like this. If you have sketch pencil and all, throw it away. You just use pencil. Use different lines and all, accordingly do it. Everyone understood till here? Now, second graph. X minus y is less than 2. Put x is equal to 0. Put x is equal to 0. Minus 0 less than 2. 0 is less than 2. Then tell me, people, is the graph towards the origin or away from the origin? Towards the origin. So people, how the graph will look like? It will be coming this way. Okay. Okay, now a common intersection is coming. Can anyone tell me what is the common area between these two graphs? Everyone? So which is the common area over here? Both the graphs are there towards which side? Towards this side, whichever they are intersecting, and the upper part is the common area. No other place they are having it as a common area. I hope that you guys understood the common area thing. Sukrita, you understood this? Yeah, everyone got it? Pakka, everyone got it? Yes. So two things are combined. Can I combine one more? Little more. We will create the difficulty level one by one step we will take up. Next one is I am combining three graphs together. Okay. Everyone be ready for that. Tell me some values. Till now I was just telling the value. Tell me some value. X plus. What do you want? X minus. What do you want? X plus or minus? Which one? X plus 4y. Then greater than or equal to 7. Okay, fine. Give me another value. Tell me. X minus 5y greater than or equal to 6. Then I am combining the other one. X greater than or equal to 1 I am combining. And y is greater than or equal to 0 also I am taking. Let there be 4 people. 4 graphs let it be there. Y is greater than or equal to 0. One by one we will draw. Then signs are same means what? Signs are same means upper left to lower right. First graph looks like this. Done. X minus 5y greater than or equal to 6. How will the graph look like? Randomly you can draw like this. Since the numbers are low, same, I mean some number are less, you can accordingly draw it. Okay. It went like this. Now they will not ask you to draw the graph and all, okay. They will give the graph in the question and they will be asking question based on that. That time you just need to identify what is what. Then x is greater than or equal to 1. What do you mean by x is greater than or equal to 1? It will be a line which is parallel to what? A y-axis, and it will be what? Passing through 1. So this is this graph and it will be going away from the origin. Why? Because it is greater than 0, greater than 1. Greater than 1 means it should go towards infinity. Then y is greater than or equal to 0. People, 0 means what? It is the x-axis itself. But greater than or equal to 0 means what? The graph should be up. Y value should be not negative value. It should be a positive value. Okay. It will be going like this. Now we will talk about the first graph. Put 0, 0. Everyone. Put 0, 0. 0 plus 0 greater than or equal to 7. 0 is greater than 7. Is 0 greater than 7? Is 0 greater than 7? No, 0 is not greater than 7. That means the graph will be going this way. Okay. Then x minus 5y is greater than or equal to 6. Greater than or equal to 6 means what? Put 0, 0. 0 minus 0 is greater than or equal to 6. That means 0 is greater than or equal to 6. Is 0 greater than or equal to 6? No. That means it is away from the origin. So the graph will be going this way. Yeah, I already got the answer. You tell me what is the common area where all the colors are there. If you ask me, the green is actually going towards this side. Okay. If you ask me, all the values towards this side is there. What is the common area? Can anyone tell me the common area? Every color is there in only one side. That is in between this and this. This is the common area for the given graph. Understood? Got the point? If so, one final question for all the people. Then you are sorted. Then there is no coming back over here. Okay. After you are adding it, and the final question is like this: x is greater than y. How will you draw the graph? X is greater than y. எப்படி draw பண்ண போற? என்ன பண்ண போற? சொல்லுங்க. சாக்ஷினி, ஏதாவது ஞாபகம் வருது? Okay. Are you getting anything? Yes. Yes, Grace. Yes, Libika. என்ன பண்ண போற இங்க? Niniksha. Sleep பண்ண போறியா? No. What are you going to do? Yes, Purna. Are you hiding there? No. Tell me, what are we going to do here? The basic thing is very easy. We will arrange them. How to arrange? We will write them in the either in the left hand side or in the right hand side. So it will be what? X minus y greater than 0. Okay, that's how you are going to write. X minus y greater than 0. Now, signs of x and y are positive or negative? Same or different? Or same but different? What is the case? They are different. Different means what? Different means what? When x and y are having different sign means lower left to upper right. But how will it pass? People, there is not a constant value. For example, 3 is not there, 2 is not there, 1 is not there, 5 is not there, 6 is not there, 7 is not there. Likewise, no constant value is there. Then it will pass through what? It will pass through the origin. So how will the graph goes from lower left to upper right? Lower left to upper right, passing through the origin.
Okay, is it fine now? Bhavdharni, is it clear? From lower left to upper right, it will be gone. Fine, everyone understood this? Got it? Any doubt in this? What if the question is like this? X plus y is greater than 0. X plus y. How the graph look like that? From upper left to lower right. But pass through what? Pass through the origin. It will be passing through this way. Okay. Now, again, if I ask me, since there is no intercept value, since there is no constant value over here, it is 0, we should understand that the graph is passing through what? Passing through origin. Correct? It is passing through origin. So the graph look like this. Since the signs are different, we know that it should always go from lower left to upper right. Since it is 0, we should understand that the graph is passing through what? The graph is passing through the origin from lower left to upper right. Now over here, what is happening now? Over here, what is happening? X plus y is greater than 0. The signs are same. Signs are same means upper left to lower right. That means what, people? It should pass through from upper left to lower right. But the constant value is how much over here? It is a 0. That means it should pass through the origin. Done. So that is the final thing you should know while drawing a graph. If you know this much, you are sorted. Anyone still any doubt? You can ask me. Soumya, is it clear for you? If not, also please tell me. It's completely all right. Okay, everyone. Aish, you got it? Yes, Purna, you got it? Kalei, you got it? Yes, Krishna, you got it? Yes, Akshaya? Yes, Akshini? Everyone understood this? Online Ambika. Sorry for that. Ambika, Nihita, Bavadarni, Pujita, Saumya, Srimadi, Sugrita. Everyone got this? Yes, so. Yes, now fighting. If so, next question is for you guys. Inga paranga. Answer kodukko. How to do this? Is there any constant factor? No. So accordingly you should do it for me. If required, you cross multiply or whatever you are good at to go with that and get me the answer. Anyway, option A is wrong. How do you know option A is wrong? How do you know option A is wrong, da? Because they are not asking for y is equal to a constant value, correct? Y is equal to or y is greater than or equal to something. They are not asking directly constant value only. Then option A will be the answer. Either it will be option B, C or D. How to rearrange this one? Can I write it as 2y less than or equal to x? From this, can I write 0 less than or equal to x minus 2y? Or I can write it as x minus 2y is greater than or equal to 0. Or if you don't want to write it also, it's completely fine. Now, is the sign of x and y same? Is the sign of x and y same here? Is the sign of x and y same? There are two options for you. Say yes or no. No, signs are not same. They are different. When signs are different, it will be going from lower left to upper right. That means this option is correct or no. Which either it will be option B or it will be option C. Now you will be in a position to understand, sir, when I put 0, x is equal to 0, y is equal to 0, it is 0 equal to 0. How will I find where the graph is going? That is the next doubt everyone will be having, right? When I put x is equal to 0, y is equal to 0, I am getting 0 is equal to 0. There is no change. I am not able to understand where will the graph go because it is already passing through the origin. Then what will you do? You will assume some other random numbers. If you want to assume, for example, if you assume 1 comma 0, assume 1 comma 0. Everyone assume 1 comma 0. Do it for me. 1 comma 0. Assume 1 comma 0. That means 0 is less than or equal to 1 minus 0. That is 1 is less, 0 is less than or equal to 1. Is it correct, people? Is 0 less than or equal to 1? Correct. That means the graph is going towards which direction? Graph is going towards this direction itself. It is satisfied. Again, I will repeat it for you guys. So whenever there is no intercept, that means whenever there is no constant value, will you be able to assume 0 comma 0? Assume panna mudiyala. Then what to do? Assume some other value. Some other value can be any value, whichever you like. You want to assume 100 comma 0, assume that. If you want to assume 10 comma 0, assume that. If you want to assume 1 comma 0, 1 comma 0 means it is lying in the x-axis. 1 comma 0, assume it. That means put x is equal to 1, y is equal to 0. That means 0 is less than or equal to 1 minus 2 into 0 is how much? 0. 0 is less than or equal to 1. That is correct. That is not wrong. That is correct. That means the graph will be going towards that point. Okay. Understood the question? So never expect anything with respect to greater than sign and less than sign. Don't think that always whenever greater than sign is coming into the picture, it will be like away from the graph or towards the graph and all. Don't think that. Sometimes you will go wrong with respect to that thinking. Always do assumption and go about it. You will never go wrong. Okay? Got it? Got it? Yes, yes, yes. If so, the basics are completed with that. Can we start? Can we start the questions? Yeah. This one now. Okay, fine. Okay, if then it is, the basic is not completed, we will come back to this. Okay. From this we will start. X minus y is greater than 0. Okay. Can we assume 0 comma 0? If you assume 0 comma 0, what will happen? 0 minus 0 is greater than 0. 0 is greater than 0. We don't know anything about that. That means it is not a proper assumption. Yes. We can assume another number. Which number you want to assume, Kale? 2 comma something x and y value should be there. 2 comma what you want to assume? 2 comma 0 or 1 comma 0, anything is fine. 1 comma 0 if you are taking. Always go for something like that. 1 comma 0, 2 comma 0, that is always better. 1 comma 0 you are assuming. Put it over here. That means what? 1 minus, instead of x you are going to put what? 1 minus 0 greater than what? 0. That is 1 is greater than 0. Is this correct? 1 is greater than 0? Yes. That means where will be the point 1 comma 0 in the graph? Over here. Correct? That means if 1 is greater than 0 means our assumption is correct. The graph is going towards that 1 comma 0. That's how you are going to draw. Similarly over here, x plus y is greater than 0. Assume some value. What do you want to assume? 1 comma 0 itself. No, we are not going to change that. Going forward 1 comma 0. That means assume the value. 1 comma 0 means 1 plus 0 is greater than 0. That means 1 is greater than 0. Is it correct? 1 is greater than 0. That means the point 1 comma 0 is somewhere over here. That means the graph should go towards that point and our assumption is correct. Done? That's all. With that, we are going to combine everything and start with the first question. Have a look at this question. This is how they ask question for your examination. They will give the graph. We should identify and we should find the common area between the graph by taking all the required assumptions and all. Try people. The timer starts now. You can start. So when you study for exam, right, always keep this chapter towards the end. Lastly, only study this chapter. Why? 1 or 2 marks maximum. Maybe with whatever knowledge you have itself, you might get that 1 or 2 marks. So always study this towards the end. Okay, don't spend more than 1 or 2 hours on this chapter while you study. Keep it in your mind. Focus more on high weightage chapter always. Yes, Pujita. Correct answer. Try pannunga. Right answer, Srimati. Right answer. Both of you got? Yes, Aisha got? Yes. One and a half minutes is done. Can I check? Yes. Common region of x plus y less than or equal to 6, x plus y greater than or equal to 3, x greater than or equal to 0, y greater than or equal to 0. We know that one thing, x greater than or equal to 0 means all the x values should be towards this side. That means all the graph should be going this way. No matter what, it should be the case. Correct? That we know. X greater than or equal to 0 means, can x be a negative value? No. Can x be minus 2? No. Can x be minus 1? No. X can only be from 0 to any value till infinity. That means all the values will be like this. Then y greater than or equal to 0 means what? All the y values will be what? Greater than or equal to what? Like this it will be going. Okay. All the y values will be towards this side. If you ask me, the graph should be in between this line and this line, looking at that 2 points. Anyone is having doubt over that? The common region will be of that 2 points will always be in between x-axis and y-axis in the first quadrant. That is sorted. X and y only can have positive values. Now, x plus y graph will look like what? Signs are same. That means upper left to lower right. Anyway, it is given x plus y, this graph, this graph. Done. Then x plus y greater than or equal to 3. Upper left to lower right. This graph, this graph, this graph, that is also given. Now, people, we need to find the area. X plus y less than or equal to 6. Assume what points now? What are we going to assume here? 0, 0. 0 plus 0 less than or equal to 6. That means 0 is less than or equal to 6. Is it correct? If 0 is less than or equal to 6, yes, that means this graph should be towards the origin. In all the cases, it should be towards the origin. Okay. Now, we will ignore this. Why? Because there is no common area in that graph. Okay. Then, x plus y is greater than or equal to 3. Greater than or equal to 3 means what term? We will assume 0, 0. 0 plus 0 greater than or equal to 3. 0 is greater than or equal to 3. Is that correct? No, that is not correct. That means the second graph should be going away from the origin. That is going away from the origin. From that itself, this second option is what? Wrong. Why? It is going towards the origin. The common area is going towards the origin. Then we know that from x greater than or equal to 0, we know that the graph should be over this side. Correct? It should be towards this side. Then from y greater than or equal to 0, I know that it should be upwards. Now you tell me, where is the common area? Everyone is having a common area over where? In between. Correct. So what is the answer, people? Which option is our answer? Option A is the answer. That's how they ask for examination. Understood the method? So everyone is clear with random drawing of graph? Whatever may be the question, we can randomly draw. No one is going to question you and no one is going to change your answer also. Okay. Then, inga parango. Instead of x and y, they have given what? x1 and x2. Instead of x and y, they have given what and what? x1 and x2. So you should understand that one of them is x and the other one is what? Y. x1 and x2 are there. Accordingly, please do it for me. Timer starts now. Sorry, forgot that. Start, people. Start off. Everyone, please get me that. So the vertical axis is called as what over here? X2 axis. Horizontal axis is called as what over here? X1 axis. So accordingly, you should tell me the answer. Okay. Yes. Now, is the graph correct everywhere? All the graphs are correct. So because all the signs are same, that means all the graphs are correct. Then people, just using two things, I am going to tell the answer without even doing everything. Now one thing is given over here. What is this first thing? The x1 is greater than or equal to 0. x1 is greater than or equal to 0 means all the values of x1 will be towards which side? This side. That means, can it go to left hand side? Is it possible? Second option, is it possible? Wrong. That is wrong. Directly it is wrong. Second option is wrong. Then x2 is greater than or equal to 0. x2 is greater than or equal to 0 means x2 values are what? x2 value should be greater than this side. So is it possible to go this side? No. That means option C is wrong. Either it can be option A or it can be what? Option none. Now people, similarly x2 is over here. Now the next one. x1 plus 2x2 is equal to 5. Assume the points. Put the points 0, 0. 0 plus 2 into 0 is 0, less than or equal to 5. That is 0 less than or equal to 5. That is correct. That means the bigger graph. So 5 by 2 is there, right? That is coming over towards the origin. Now tell me, Next one is what? The x plus 1, x plus x1 plus x2 is greater than or equal to 1. Put 0, 0. 0 plus 0 is greater than or equal to 1. 0 is greater than or equal to 1. That means, is 0 greater than or equal to 1? No. That means it is going away from the origin. Which one is going away from the origin? This graph. Second graph is going away from the origin. Now you tell me, what is the common area between them? Is it none or this option? This option is the answer. The common area is right here in between them. Understood which option is your answer, people? Then option A. I hope that everyone understood this. Everyone, yes, Libika, you got it. Niniksha, you got it. Yes, Grace, Kalai, Purna. Then yes, Ayush, you got it. Krishna, everyone got it. Perfect. Sakshini, you got it. Yes, well and good. If so, in the question try பண்ணுங்க, answer கொடுங்க. உன்னால் முடியும். I have watched a movie yesterday, I told you, right? So I'm getting very good Tamil, I guess. The movie was in Malayalam. Please try பண்ணுங்க. Okay? Yes. Get me the answer. Very good question. I think this was the question which was asked the latest based on a graph. Recent years we are not seeing much graph based question. There are word based questions. Okay. Option B. Anyone got option B or C? C. B. You should tell me. I'm asking. C. Okay. We will check. Srimati, check. First one, people. I will start with always this one variable thing. That is much more easy for me to understand. X is greater than or equal to 3. X is greater than or equal to 3 means X value will always be greater than or equal to 3. That means first option is correct? No. Area is not there. Towards the left hand side of that, it is not at all possible. Either it will be B or C or D then. Now that means X is towards this side. Correct? Everywhere X is towards this side. Here also X is towards this side. Correct? Yes. Then people, what is the given thing? 4x plus 3y is less than or equal to 60. 4x plus 3y is less than or equal to 60 is this graph. The graph is from upper left to lower right. We know that upper left to lower right. So the graph is like this. It is coming this way. Now we should check whether it is towards the origin or not. 0 plus 0 less than or equal to 60. 0 is less than or equal to 60. Is it correct, people? 0 is less than or equal to 60. That means the graph should be towards where? Towards the origin. That is also done. Everyone got that? Yes. Then what is there, people? We have one more line that is called as x is greater than 0, y is greater than 0. That is not much important over here because we know that the values are positive. Then 2 plus 3y. Sorry, 2y is greater than or equal to what? 2x. So if I change the number, so that means 0 is greater than or equal to 2x minus y. Now, which value you will assume? Kalei, which value you will assume whenever it is coming like this? We will assume 1, 0. Assume 1, 0. Then that means 0 is greater than 2 minus 0. That means what? 0 is greater than or equal to 2 or? Is 0 greater than or equal to 2? No, 0 is not greater than or equal to 2. That means the graph cannot go this way. Graph should be going away from the point 1, 0. That means it should be going towards this side. So which option is wrong? Option B is wrong. So only possible option over here is what? Which is common in between everything is what? Option C. Which option? C is your answer. Understood? Srimati got it. Sugrita, you understood this? If you didn't get, also ask me. Everyone, Soumya, you got it? Yes. Everyone? Nihida, Bhavadani, Ambika, everyone understood this? Offline, everyone understood? I hope that everyone got this. Very good question and a very easy answer. Yes. Now, why is this easy now? Because we did some random drawings in the beginning. Randomly we started drawing something. That's why this is becoming easy now. Otherwise, if I go directly over here and say this is this, you will never understand anything. That is going to happen. Next one, Pakungo. I'll give this question. This question. The common shaded region in the graph represents the linear inequality as what? Which option is the answer? Okay, Pujita, we will check. Good. X and Y are greater than or equal to 0. Correct. Yes, that is given in all the options. But rest of the graph you should understand. If you randomly draw also, people, what is given over here? If you ask me, X plus Y equal to 6. Signs are same means what the signs are same means upper left to lower right. Correct. Then second one is what the X 2x minus Y. Minus Y means upper left to lower right or lower left to upper right. Lower left to upper right. That is also given in the question. That is 2x minus 3y is equal to 2. This is what? X plus Y is equal to 6. People, now the graph should come towards the origin. Towards the origin means what? Both the signs should be what? Greater than or equal to or less than or equal to. Da? Now we will check option D. One person said option D. We will check. X plus Y less than or equal to 6. Okay, X plus Y less than or equal to 6. Put 0, 0. 0, comma 0 means 0 plus 0 is less than or equal to 6. That means 0 is less than or equal to 6. That means the graph is coming towards the origin. Okay, it is coming towards the origin. Correct. Now we need to check the second one. That is 2x minus y greater than or equal to 2. Why did it become greater than or equal to 2? It went to the other side. 2 went to the other side. Minus 2 went to the other side. It will become what? Plus 2. Now we will put 0, 0. 0 minus 0 greater than or equal to 2. That means 0 is greater than or equal to 2. Is 0 greater than 2? No, that means it is wrong. That means the graph should go away from the origin. This graph should go where the? This second graph should go away from the origin. Is that the case over here? No, that means option D is wrong. Any other option anyone has? Option C. We will check option C. Yes. X plus Y is greater than or less than or equal to 6. That we already checked. Check the second one. 2x minus y minus 2 can be written as less than or equal to 2. Put 0, 0. 0 minus 0 is less than or equal to 2. That is 0 less than or equal to 2. Is 0 less than or equal to 2? Yes. 0 is less than or equal to 2. That means the graph should go towards the origin. So possible answer is what? Which option is your answer? Option C is your answer. Okay. I hope that everyone understood this. So in such type of question, we will option. Understood, Pujita? Got it, Bhavadharani, Nihita, Soumya, Srimati, Sugrida, Ambika, everyone got it? Over here, everyone understood this, right? Yes. Well and good. In the question, tell me which is the answer. Is it visible for everyone? 1 second. Which option? What happened? Is it visible? Okay. Sleep, yeah? No. Okay, fine. Everyone, try. Tell me which option is the answer. A, B, or C, or D. Many people are telling A. We will check whether A is the answer or not. A is what? X plus Y greater than 6. How will the graph look like? X plus y greater than 6. Signs are same means the graph will look like this. Then 2x minus y is greater than 0. It's shown already over here. We can draw it like this. Two things are there. Okay. Now we need to check which is the possible answers. One by one we will check. Now x plus y is greater than 6 means the graph will be away from the graph or towards the origin. It will be away from the origin. If you put 0, 0, it will be 0 greater than 6. That means it will be away from the origin. The graph will be away from the origin. That is satisfied in the first question. Now, for 2x minus y, you will assume what? 2x minus y means you will assume what, people? 1 comma 0. Put 1 comma 0. That means 2 minus 0 greater than 0. That means 2 is greater than what? 2 is greater than 0. That means 1 comma 0 is somewhere over here, right? That means the graph should go towards that 1 comma 0. That means the common area is where? The in between over here. What is the common area? This is the common area which is marked in yellow. So which option? That is correct. So which option is the answer, people? Option A is your answer. I hope that everyone understood this question. Option A. Very easy. Very, very easy. Done. Everyone, done. Can I give some more add-ons? Yes. Add-on questions. There is one more equilateral question. Is there? Triangle question. Ah. Get me the answer. Get me the answer for 11th question. Pujita, 11th question. Okay. Try. The timer starts now. Answer ஏதாவது கிடைச்சிருக்கா? One thing I will give upfront. From a graph, okay, from any of the graph in linear inequalities, you will never get a equilateral triangle. Keep it in your mind. Why? Because when we draw the graph and all, at the end of the day, hypotenuse, if we take an right angle triangle and all, hypotenuse will always be different. That will be a bigger side. So you will never get an equilateral triangle. Always keep it in your mind. If they are asking for a graph, it will always be isosceles triangle. Keep it in your mind. Okay, keep it in your mind. Now I will just draw the graph for everyone. Everyone, look over here. Oh no, that is not the way of drawing the graph. This is the way. First one, we will have our x-axis and we will have our y-axis. Everyone, not that. Now, x plus y. X plus y means what? X plus y means graph will look like from upper left to lower right. So I randomly row like this. Done. Sorted. Then x minus y. Signs are opposite. I randomly row like this. Done. Then people, x greater than or equal to 2. Greater than or equal to 2 means the value will be passing through 2 and it will be going this way. Okay. Now people, x less than or equal to 4. Less than or equal to means this graph will be going towards the origin. X minus y is less than or equal to 4. That also will be going towards origin. So the common area will be what? The common area will be a triangle. Now people, one thing you should understand over here is this and this will be equal. This will be a bigger side. Keep it in your mind. Okay. So the sides, other two sides will be equal, but the base will be different. So this type of triangle is called as what, people? Isosceles triangle. Keep it in your mind. Even in the future you get a question, answer will be what? Isosceles triangle. It will never be an equilateral triangle. They will never ask a question like that. Okay. Understood it? Because they know that you don't have scale and pencil. Even though they expect, they know you don't have scale over there to draw everything and check and answer like you are in your 6th standard or 7th standard. That is not the case. I hope everyone understood this. Option B is your answer. Anyone has any other answer? You can tell me. Yes. Let me check. Yes, Sugrita, you understood now. Bhavadarani, Pujita, you got it? Everyone got this? Yes. If so, second last question. Is this one. Is over here. The timer starts now. What is isosceles? Isosceles triangle means what? The two sides are equal. Okay. Isosceles triangle means two sides of a triangle are equal. It is called as isosceles triangle. Then equilateral triangle means all the sides are equal. Make a note of it. Yes. What is isosceles? Only two sides. For example, this is a triangle. Two sides of a triangle are equal. Then it is called as what? Isosceles. Then if it is an equilateral triangle, all the sides will be equal. For example, this is 6 centimeter, this is 6 centimeter, this is 6 centimeter. All the sides are equal is equilateral triangle. Quadrilateral means what? A four-sided polygon is called as quadrilateral. It can be a square, it can be a parallelogram, it can be what? It can be a rectangle. Rectangle is like this. Then it can be a trapezium. Trapezium is like this. That is called as quadrilateral. Four-sided polygon. Understood, Soumya? Yes, perfect. Good. Try pannungo, answer kodungo. Option D. Correct. Yes, Pujita, correct. Everyone knows how to draw the graph now. So it will be much easy for us. Anyway, it will be easy. Sakshini got it? Yes, good. What is better, online or offline? Offline is better. Online students, offline is better it seems. Ambika, come back offline. You were there for first 2 days. Now you are attending online. You have any exams or something? Bhavarani, Nihita. Yes, got it. Rest of you, Soumya, try to get the answer. Sugrita, try to get the answer. Srimati, are you there? And one more question. Pace is fine, right? Am I too fast, too slow? No, right? We are going in the same speed, right? Yes. If anyone feels like if you want to reduce or increase speed, I can do both. Completely opt for anything. I have done the entire syllabus in 2 days or 3 days also. So it is possible for me. You can tell me accordingly. Done. Can we go for the next one? A graph is there. 7x plus 9y less than or equal to 63. Signs are same or different? Same. Signs are same means upper left to lower right, right? Which graph is it? this graph. Correct? Everyone got that graph? Then x plus y is greater than or equal to 1. Which graph is it? Signs are same. So it is the smaller one. Then x is greater. This one is important. Oh, till now we didn't speak about that, right? Then I'll talk about it. Now, when it is given like x is less than or equal to 0, and it is also, x is less than or equal to 0, or x is greater than or equal to 0, and x is less than or equal to 6. So how will you read this stuff? How will you read this? Can anyone read it for me? 0 is less than or equal to x, and x is less than or equal to 6. So how can I write it? 0 is less than or equal to x, or I can write it as what? The x is less than or equal to 6. Two possibilities. 0 less than or equal to x, can I write it as x greater than or equal to 0? That is also correct. I told you in the beginning, 5 greater than 4 means 4 is less than 5. Similarly, 0 is less than or equal to x means x is greater than or equal to 0. Which graph is that? Can anyone tell me x greater than or equal to 0? Which graph is that? This graph. The y-axis. Correct. So that means this area will be going towards this side. Then x less than or equal to 6. Which graph is x less than or equal to 6? This straight line passing through 6. Less than or equal to 6 means left side or right side? Left side. It will be going towards this direction. So if you ask me, the entire graphs are given. Everything is given. But one thing I think is missing in the question. That is what mentioned over here. It will be y is less than or equal to 5. That is missing in the question. Even though it is missing in the question, we can't say that the question is wrong because they have shown the graph of y is equal to 5. So you should assume it as that y is less than or equal to 5. That is which graph? This graph passing through 5. 0, 5 it is passing, parallel to x-axis it is passing. So everything is given. We need to find the common area. One by one we will check. 7x plus 9y less than or equal to 6. People, which color you want to use? Green we will use for that. That means put 0, 0. 0 plus 0 is less than or equal to 63. That is 0 less than or equal to 63. That means this graph is coming towards where? Towards the origin. Then y is less than or equal to 5. That means it is coming towards, that is also coming towards the downside. That means if you ask me, in this particular area, this much area is bounded. Correct? We can ignore rest of it. Okay, below this blue color line, we can assume everything. So how y came there? It was actually, they would have missed it. That's why I put Sugrita. Or even if it is not there, we should assume that y is less than or equal to 5. Why? Do you know why we are taking y is less than or equal to 5? Because upper part of the graph is not given also. So we can say that it is less than or equal to 5. It will be given in the question. If it is not given, in such a question, you will assume that y is less than or equal to 5. Then x plus y is greater than 1. X plus y is greater than 1. Can I take it like 0, this one I am taking 0 plus 0 is greater than or equal to 1. 0 is greater than or equal to 1. Is 0 greater than or equal to 1? No, that means it should be away from the curve. Then we know that y is also greater than, what else is given? X is also greater than is also given in the question. That means towards this side it is given. Correct? Yes. And y x is greater than 0 is also given in the question. Now one more person is missing in this curve. Do you know what is that missing person in the given question? They should have also given y is greater than or equal to 0. They should have given that. Then only we can assume what? It will go towards this side. Looking at it, what is the common area? Can anyone tell me what is the common area? If I draw a line like this particular person, whichever I am drawing with blue, is the common area. Looking at that, answer is what? A, then B is over here, then D is over here, then F is over here, H is over there, K is over here, then again we are coming back to A. So which option is the answer? Option D is the answer, and that's the final option. Done? Just drawing the graph. Whatever we were doing from the beginning, we are doing it again. Just finding the common area. Any doubt? So what two things were missing in this question? I'll mention that in this question, two values are missing. What are those values? Y less than or equal to 5 and y is greater than or equal to 0. That is missing. Okay, you can make a note of it. Assume that it is there. If it is, you are not assuming it, you can take it like that. It is missing in the question and you can write it over there. Fine. Done. If so, the last and final question from this, we can finish this question. Have a look over, please. Solve it. Timer starts now because we have enough time. Try. Check again, Pujita. Any answers? Option D. Check again. Anyone saying C? Yes, Purna, right answer. Krishna, C. Now C. Okay. Yes, C. We'll check. So people, the graphs are given. Okay. Everything is given in the question directly. So we need to check what graph is what. We should understand what graph is what. First of all, given first thing. X plus y is greater than or equal to 5. Which graph is that? Can anyone tell me which graph is that? Can I say that x plus y means what? The same sign. That means which direction? Upper left to lower right. Looking at that, this graph will be that person. Correct? Yes. Then x plus y is less than or equal to 5. Eh? Two people are. That means what? This graph is that person. Now, can I ask you a single question? A simple question can I ask? They are telling x plus y is greater than or equal to 5. That means the graph is going away from the origin. They are telling x plus y is less than or equal to 5. That means they are telling the graph is going towards the origin. That means what is the common area between both the graphs? That line segment will be the common area, right? If I say that, that line segment will be the common area between both the graphs. Why? Because x plus y going greater than means going away from the origin. Less than means towards the origin. If so, the common area between both of them is nothing but the line segment between them. Okay, that is one thing we know right now. Is the graphs over? We have more also. We need to check more. How will you write this one, people? Yes, just now I show you. How will you write it? X is greater than or equal to 0. Then how will you write the next one, people? That is nothing but x is less than or equal to 4. Less than or equal to 4 means the graph should be towards this side. That means, is this particular part included in our common area? No, this is not included in our common area. Okay, this will be towards this side means this is not part of our common area. Then y is greater than or equal to 0. that is also given. Y is greater than or equal to 0. Greater than or equal to 0 means it should be going towards this direction. Okay, that means this area is not included. Then what else is given in the question, people? Y is greater than or equal to 2. Y is greater than or equal to 2 means what, people? 2 is over here. Okay, that means it should be above this common area. That means this area is also not included. Then what is the common area? This line segment DC is the only common area. Which option is the answer, people? Option C, line segment DC is your answer. Everyone understood this? It's a very good question if you ask me, but the repetition chance and all, I don't know. Sometimes they can ask. Not sure about it because these type of questions are very rare nowadays. Okay, I hope you guys understood this. Bhavdarni, Nihita, Pujita, Saumya, Srimadi, Sugrida, everyone understood this? Pakka, everyone understood this? Yes. If so, I have few more topics. I don't think I can finish it today, this chapter. That is not at all possible. But we can finish one more topic, maybe. Or we will do it tomorrow. We'll do it tomorrow. Everyone will have the test. Everyone done? Okay, we will do the rest of it tomorrow. Tomorrow we will be starting off with equations. Chapter number 2. It's a small chapter, but very important chapter. You will get around 4 marks from that. Why we take y is less than or equal to 0? Which one now? We are telling this one now. Y is greater than or equal to 0, right? The sign, check the sign. Here it is less than or equal to. That's why we took x is that way. Here it is what? Y is greater than or equal to 0. No, it is given that way only, right? Y is greater than or equal to 0. Yeah. So we have to take y is less than 0. No, y is greater than or equal to 0. Sugrita, check again. Yes. We will take the question. Right. Okay, I will do one thing. Tomorrow we'll have the test.
This is the final part of the chapter. We will have some solving of inequalities and all. That's all. Then some word problems are there and boundary points are there. This is the last part of the chapter and the chapter will be done. Till now, how is the chapter? Very easy chapter. And something we have studied already, or whatever we have studied, we unlearned it and we restudied the entire thing using our shortcuts. Now the final one. Now people, you should know something which you studied in your school levels. That is, if I multiply or divide by a negative number, the inequality will reverse. Have you heard about it? Here, for example, 2 is less than 3. Is this correct or not? Is this correct? Yes. If I multiply both the sides with negative number, what will happen to it? It will become minus 2 and minus 3. Now you tell me which is a smaller number? Minus 3. So we should reverse the sign. Are you getting the point? It will be like minus 2 is greater than minus 3. So whenever I am multiplying and dividing with a negative sign, you should understand that the sign also changes. That's very, very important. Keep it in your mind. Okay. Now people, the question is like this. X is greater than 4. If I multiply both the sides with negative sign, what will happen now? Minus x will be less than minus 4. You should keep it in your mind. This is important. Then another set of questions which will come for examination. It will be like this. X divided by 2 greater than 5. what can you do? You will cross multiply. You will say that you will cross multiply. Or I will do what? I will multiply both the sides with what? 2. So that the denominator, whatever value in denominator will fade off. So keep it in your mind. When something is there in the denominator, we will multiply it with the same number so that the denominator will go off. How much it will become? 2 into x by 2 will become what? 2 into x by 2 greater than 5 into 2 or 2 into 5. How much is it? 2 cancel. That means x is greater than how much, people? 10. X is greater than 10. I hope you understood that part. Is it clear for everyone? Now, I will take you to a question. This is how the question looks like. This is how it looks like. Now, people, what you will do? Which is the highest value in the denominator? Any method you can follow. It's completely up to you. What is the highest value in the denominator? If you want to take LCM, you can take LCM also. But we will try taking a LCM. Try avoid taking LCM. The reason is I know many of you doesn't know also LCM. That's the reason why. Now, multiply with what number? What you will multiply? First I will show you the LCM method. LCM method is like in the right hand side 6 is in the denominator. Correct? So LCM is how much? 6. So you can write it as 5 minus 2x divided by 3 less than or equal to LCM is 6. That means x minus 5 into 6 is how much, people? 30. So LCM, after taking LCM, it looks like this. Then you cross multiply. Cross multiply. It will be like 6 into 5 minus 2x less than or equal to 3 into x minus 30. Then one more thing, people, you can solve it in any of your methods. It is completely fine. No one is going to question how you are solving and all. It's completely up to you. Your choice. Okay. I know multiple people have thought that, sir, I would have cancelled it. I would have done that. I would have done this. It's completely up to you. No one is going to question you. Okay. Then open the bracket. 6 into 35 is how much? 30. Minus 6 into 2 is how much? 12x. Less than or equal to 3 into x is how much? 3x. Then 3 into 30 is how much? Minus 90. Till here everyone got this? Now rearrange. People, take 12x to the other side. Then it will become what? Minus 12x goes to the other side. It will become plus 12x. Minus 90 comes to this side. It will become plus 90. So 30 plus 90 less than or equal to 3x plus 12x. Okay. Now 30 plus 90 is 120 less than or equal to how much? 15x. From that you tell me 120 divided by 15 is less than or equal to x. That means what is the value of x, people? Can anyone tell me? 120 by 15 is how much? 8. 8 less than or equal to x. Yesterday I told you, if 1 is less than 2, 2 is greater than 1. So similarly, if 8 is less than or equal to x, that means x is greater than or equal to 8. Answer is what? Which option is your answer? X is greater than or equal to 8. Option A is your answer. I hope that everyone understood this. Got it, Akshaya? Are you getting this? Pravalika understood? Yes. Every one of you understood this, right? This is one method. Sugrita, you got it? Soumya, you got it? Bhavdharni? This is one method. Another method is what? How the answer came. No, it is just rearrangement, right? Once again, I'll redo it. Don't worry. Yes. So that is one method. I'll show you the other method also. Okay, Sugrita, I'm explaining another method for you without LCM. Now, which is having the highest denominator? Sugrita, which is the highest denominator? 6 is the highest denominator. So I will multiply both sides with 6. Multiply both sides with which number? 6. That means it will become what? 6 into 5 minus 2x divided by 3 less than or equal to 6 into x by 6 minus 5. I will now cancel here. That will become what? 2. Any doubt in that? No. Now open the bracket. 2 into 5 is how much? 2 into 5 is 10. Minus 2 into 4 is how much? 4x. Less than or equal to 6 into x by 6 will become what? X. Correct. 6 into x by 6 will become x. Minus 6 into 5 is how much? 30 minus 30. Now you can rearrange. How to rearrange? I'll tell you. Okay, this goes off. Now, minus 4x goes to the other side. Okay, minus 30 comes to this side. So, minus 30 comes to this side means it will become plus 30. 10 plus 30 less than or equal to. Minus 4x goes to the other side. It will become what? Plus 4x. So, 40 less than or equal to 5x. Now, you cancel. 40 divided by 5 is less than or equal to x. That means 40 divided by 5 is how much, people? 8 less than or equal to x. So that is the given thing. Now looking at the question, x is in the left hand side. So accordingly you should answer. That means if 8 is less than or equal to x, which implies what? X is greater than or equal to 8. So that is given. Which option is the answer? Option A is your answer. Understood, Sugrita? Is it clear? Yes, perfect. Next question. Is there any denominator? Any denominator? No denominator, right? It is direct. How to go about it? Rearrangement. You will do what? Take 14 to this side and 8x to the other side. Okay, completely your choice. Whichever way you want to transfer, you can transfer. That means 6 minus 14 less than 12x minus 8x. Now 6 minus 14 is how much now? 6 minus 14 is how much? Minus 8. Less than 12x minus 8x will become how much? 4x. From this, can I say minus 8 divided by 4 is less than x? From that, x is what? Minus 4 by 8, sorry, minus 8 by 4 is how much? Minus 2 is greater than, sorry, less than x. From this, can I write it this way? X is greater than minus 2. Is this correct? Yes, x is greater than minus 2. Now look at the options. Which option you will go for? Yesterday I told you. X is greater than minus 2 means is minus 2 included? No. Equal to sign was there. I will say that minus 2 is also included. Now you tell me from minus 2 to what value it is going? Greater than sign means it is going towards plus infinity. If it was less than sign, it will go towards what? Minus infinity. So answer is what, people? Minus 2 to infinity is your answer. Option D is your answer. I hope that everyone understood this. Pakka? Everyone got this? Done? Direct questions. Yes. Munish, you got it? Yes. You got it done? Yes. Perfect. Lipika? Done, right? Sugrita, Saumya, Shruti, everyone got this? Bhavdharani? Yes. Shruti. Yesterday's recording, have you watched Shruti? Yes. Look here. Which of the following is a linear inequality? Linear relationship. What did I tell you yesterday? Minus 2 is not included. Correct. That's why it is given as an open bracket. You would have studied in school. If it was a closed bracket, minus 2 is also included. Here it is what? Open bracket. Okay. Linear relationship between two variables in linear inequality. Which of the given option says that? Can anyone tell me? Which is a linear inequality over here? If you ask me x and y are two unknowns. If I multiply them, it will become, power will be what? 2. Quadratic inequality it will become. X and y, x into y will become quadratic. X into y will become quadratic, which is the only one where there is x and y separately represented. That is option A. That is your linear inequality. Now people, if x is an unknown and x is another unknown, if I multiply them, what will happen? X square it will become, that is what? Power is 2. Is it linear? No. Now similarly over here, x is an unknown, y is an unknown. So power will be what? Power is 2 itself. Power of the unknown is how much? 2. That means it is not linear. It is what? Quadratic. So which option we should go for? We should go for option A, which is just linear, because x and y are separated with plus or minus sign. Okay. Next question. Solve this for me. Oh, so too many things are coming into the picture. How will you solve when too many things are coming into the picture? What did I tell you in the first step? Whenever there is a denominator, we will multiply it with the denominator in all the sides. So everyone start multiplying with 5. Multiply with which 5. That means 2 into 5 less than or equal to 5 into 3x minus 2 divided by 5 less than or equal to 5 into 4. Okay, or 2 into 5, whatever value it is. 5 and 5 got cancelled. 2 into 5 will become what? 10. Less than or equal to 3x minus 2 less than or equal to 20. So we reach this step. Everyone reach this step. After that, what you should do? First of all, we should find the value of x. So who extra is standing with x? This minus 2 is also standing. So we will eliminate that minus 2. How can I eliminate minus 2? Plus 2. We will add everything with what? Plus 2. Next step is add plus 2 in all the sides. So 10 plus 2, then less than or equal to 3x minus 2 plus 2, less than or equal to 20 plus 2. Now 10 plus 2 will become 12, less than or equal to 3x, less than or equal to what? 22. Till here all the things are fine. Now final question. What do you want, people? We want the value of x, correct? We want the possible values of x. How can I find the possible values of x? Who extra is standing along with x? Who extra is standing along with x? 3 is standing along with x. Now is it fine, Bhavdharani? So what I will do? I will divide everything with what? 3. That means 12 divided by 3 less than or equal to 3x divided by 3 less than or equal to 22 divided by 3. Can anyone tell me 12 by 3 is how much, people? 4. Less than or equal to 3 and 3 got cancelled. What is remaining? X. Less than or equal to 22 by 3 is how much on your calculator? How much is it? 7.333. 7.333. So this is our answer. X value should be in between 4 and 7.333. Then have you studied this in your school? Third standard we studied. What is it? Natural numbers. What are natural numbers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, etc. etc. are natural numbers. Now people, can a decimal value be a natural number? No. Can a 0 be a natural number? No. Can a negative number be a natural number? No. That means it should be a proper value in between 1 and n or whatever value. Now you tell me which are the possible values. If the x value should be in between 4 and 7.333, which option is giving you that? That means 4 is a possible value, correct? 4 is included. Then 5 is a possible value, correct? Then 6 is a possible value. Then 7 is a possible value. Now which option is giving you 4, 5, 6 and 7? Any option is there? None of the above is the answer. Why? In option A, 4 is not there. In option B, 3 extra is there. In option C, what is happening? 7 is not there. So which option is your right answer, people? Option D is your right answer. I hope that you guys understood this. Pakka, everyone got this? If not also, please tell me. Accordingly, we will go ahead. Okay. And one more thing, don't spend too much time on this chapter also. You will not get that many marks as you expect from this chapter. One second. Done. Yes. Explain last step. Done. So you understood how it became 4 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 7.33? Or this one you are implying? Which one you are implying? We need to divide everything with what? We need to divide everything with 3. That's why did we divide everything with 3? Because we don't want 3x over here. We just want what? X. So we divide everything with 3. That means 12 by 3 less than or equal to 3x divided by 3 less than or equal to 22 divided by 3. 12 by 3 is how much? 4. Then 3x by 3 will become x less than or equal to 22 by 3 will become what? 7.3333. Now you tell me what are the possible values of x in between this and this. 4, 5, 6, 7 are the possible values of x. Looking at the option, all the options are wrong. So we are going for none of the above. Understood? Is it clear? Now, one question I want to ask everyone. What if the question is like this?
4 less than or equal to 5x plus 10 divided by 2 less than or equal to 20. First step will be what? Multiply everything with 2. That is the first step. Multiply everything with 2. So 4 into 2 will become what? 8. Less than or equal to 5x plus 10. 2 and 2 will get cancelled off. Less than or equal to 2 into 20 will become what, people? 2 into 20 will become 40. Till here everything is fine. We should change that less than or equal to sign. No. Why should you? If you are multiplying with a negative number, you will change. Otherwise, there is no require. And one fine thing is we will never multiply it with a negative sign. That is never going to happen until and unless there is a minus sign in front of x. That type of question will not be there for your examination. Okay. Now, what is the next step? What you will eliminate next? You need to reduce that 10. How to reduce that 10? You will reduce minus 10 from all the sides. That means 8 minus 10 less than or equal to 5x plus 10. 5x plus 10 what? Minus 10 less than or equal to 40 minus 10. It will become what? 8 minus 10 is how much? Minus 2 less than or equal to 5x less than or equal to 30. Now what is the final step? Divide everything with 5. That means minus 2 divided by 5 less than or equal to 5x by 5 will become what? X less than or equal to 30 by 5 will become what? 6. So this is your answer. I hope that you guys understood this. If so, we will go for the next question. And the next question is over here. I think we already solved that question. Answer was what? Option A. This is the same question as which question? 13th question. Repeated question. 13th question. Okay. Now, solve this for me. Solution of the inequality x plus 2 greater than 0 and 2x minus 6 greater than 0. Which is the solution is the question. Can anyone tell me how to approach this? Two methods are there. Either you can option hit or you can solve it. First, I will show you the solving method. Then we will go for the option hitting method. Can I try? Everyone? So, first one. X greater than 2. What do you mean by that? X greater than 2? X greater than 2. Can I write it as x is greater than minus 2? Because I took the 2 to the other side, it became minus 2. That means, what are the possible values of x? From minus 2 to infinity. Positive infinity. Correct? Now, 2x minus 6 greater than 0. 2x minus 6 greater than 0. Can I write it as 2x greater than 6? From that, can I write it as x is greater than 3? Is that correct? That means x value is from what to what? X value is from 3 to infinity. So, two possible values of x are there. I will just draw a number line. In such questions, I will draw a number line. Then, the shortcut also I will show you in some time. So, what are the values of 0 is there, 1 is there, 2 is there, 3 is there, 4 is there, etc. till infinity is there. Then, in this side, minus 1 is there, minus 2 is there, minus 3 is there, minus 4 is there, etc. minus infinity. Now, you tell me the first graph. First graph is what, people? First graph is x is greater than minus 2. Where is minus 2? Minus 2 is over here. Minus 2 means from here. Is minus 2 included? No. You will put a small circle. And from here to infinity, all the values are there. That is the first possible value. Okay. Now, x is greater than 3. Second one, x greater than 3 is from which point? From this point is 3 included. 3 is not included. But from here to here. Okay. So, you tell me which values will satisfy both the equations. Both the number lines are there in which point? From 0 to, from 3 to positive infinity, both the values are there. If you ask me, if I put 0 in the second case, if I put instead of x, I put 0, you think, is 0 greater than 3? No, that means it is wrong. Can I put 1? 1 greater than 3? No, wrong. Can I put 2? Is 2 greater than 3? No. So, what are the possible values? The possible values are only from what to what? 3 to infinity. So, which option is your answer, people? Option B is your answer. 3 to infinity is your answer. Are you getting it, people? Yes. So that's how you solve when two given equations are there. Just draw a number line and go for it. Or option hitting, how to do it is very easy. Option hitting means minus 2 to infinity is there, right? Then minus infinity to minus 2, minus infinity to minus 3, everything is there. Now people, first we will take minus 1 and substitute in options. Okay, minus 1 we are putting it in the option. That means minus 1 plus 2 will become what? 1. 1 greater than 0. That is correct. Then substitute in the second option. The second question. That is 2 into minus 1 will become minus 2 minus 6 greater than 0. That is minus 8 greater than 0. Is minus 8 greater than 0? No. That means second one is not satisfied. So option A and option, if you look here, if you put a minus 2 over here, it will become 0 greater than 0. Okay. Then see 0 greater than 0 or 0 equal to 0. 0 is equal to 0. Then put over here, it will be like minus 10 greater than 0. Is minus 10 greater than 0? No. That means this option is wrong. This option is wrong. Now put one value between 3 and infinity. Tell me a value between 3 and infinity. 4 or 5. 5 we will take. 5 plus 2. 5 plus 2 is how much? 7. Is 7 greater than 0? Yes, that is correct. Now put it in the second option. 2 into 3 is how much stuff? 2 into 5 is how much stuff? 10. Minus 6 greater than 0. That is 4 greater than 0. Is 4 greater than 0? Yes. So only one equation satisfied. So without using the normal method, how will you solve? Take a value from the option and substitute and check which option is giving you the answer. So that is another method. I hope you guys understood that also. Okay. So which one you will choose? Will you solve it or will you substitute? Solving it, huh?
Yes. Both of these are good. It's completely your choice.
Right after that, it is breaking up. Okay. Now is it fine? Sudhi? Is it fine, Sudhi? Please confirm for me. Yes. If anything is breaking, right away tell me. Inform me. Yeah. Get me the answer. Same way, the easiest one is what? Option hitting over here. Rather than solving, option hit. Look at the option and check which option is going to give you the answer. 2x plus 5 greater than 3x plus 2. Then second one is what? 2x minus 3 less than or equal to 4x minus 5. If you put 4, first option, option hit. Option hit using first option. 2 into 4 plus 5 greater than 3 into 4 plus 2. That is how much the 15 greater than 12 plus 2 is 14. That is correct. First one is correct. Try the second one. That is 2 into 4 minus 3 less than or equal to 4 into 4 minus 5. 2 into 4 is how much the? 8. 8 minus 3 is how much? 5. Less than or equal to 16 minus 5 is how much? 16 minus 5 is how much? 11. Is it satisfied, people? Option A is also satisfying, right? Check here. 2 into 4 minus 3 is how much? 5. Less than or equal to?
2 into 4 plus 5 is 13, sir.
Okay. Yeah. 2 into 5 is, so yeah, 8 plus 5 is how much? 13. 13 greater than 14 is not possible. That means option A is right away wrong. Now, some people are telling option C. We will check with option C whether it's the answer or not. Try option C. That means 2 into 2 plus 5 greater than 3 into 2 plus 2. 2 into 2 is how much? 4. 4 plus 5 is how much? 9. Greater than 6 plus 2 is how much? 8. Correct? That is correct. Now try the second one. 2 into 2. 2 into 2 minus 3 less than or equal to 4 into 2 minus 5. 2 into 2 is how much? 4. 4 minus 3 is how much? 1. Less than or equal to 8 minus 5 is how much? 3. 1 less than or equal to 3. That is correct. So which option is the answer? Option C is the answer. So option hitting also works in most of the cases. Got it, people? I hope you guys understood this. Yes. If so, we are going for the word problems. Okay, the final part. Everyone listen. I will ask you a question. When you write the examination, how many, for quantitative aptitude, how many hours you are having? 2 hours. Can you write more than 2 hours? No, it's not possible. Now, whenever time is involved, it will be always maximum. Can I take more than 1 week? No. When I say, okay, I should finish the chapter by 16th, that means, can I take more than 1 more day? No. I should finish by 16th itself. When I say you should finish the 8 marks test in 8 minutes, can you take more than 8 minutes? No. Maximum is 8 minutes or at most is 8 minutes. Now, think about it. You cleared your CA foundation maybe September or May, September 26, you are clearing it. Then you are going for intermediate level after 1 year, maybe in Jan 2028. Okay, in Jan 2028 or September 2027, you are attending both the groups and you are clearing both the groups. So, since both the groups are there, I am putting Jan 2028 as both the groups. Then 2 years of articleship will be there. That means Jan 2022, which one it will go for? It will go for Jan 2030. Let it be like 2 years of articleship are there. 2030 you are going. Then after that you are going for your finals examination. Let us take the best case scenario. You are finishing by September, or we will keep the more practical scenario like Jan 2031. You are finishing all your both the groups in finals also. So we will 5 years, maybe 5 years is there for you, or 4.5 years is there for you for this course, if you ask me. So at the end of the day, it's like more about writing it ASAP and finishing it off by studying properly. Now, 5 years is the constraint I am giving you. For example, everyone is like, okay, my girlfriend is there, my boyfriend is there. Then my girlfriend is asking, when can you marry me? You will say that 5 years. Maximum 5 years. So time related constraint means what? The maximum, always, at most. You will keep it like at most 5 years. So time related constraint will always be what? Less than or equal to. You will say that within 2 hours. Within 2 hours means less than or equal to 2 hours, I'll complete the exam. Are you getting my point? Now, work related constraint. Now, you need to finish that in that given time. Correct? You need to finish that in the given time. So, you will put more works or less work. Always it will be like you will put a minimum work. You will say that, I will put my hard work. I will finish the course in 5 years. That is what I am going to do. So, you will be like, go home and sleep. No, you will put extra efforts. So, always remember, for work related constraint, it will always be greater than or equal to. So, if you are working in a company, they will give you a deadline of 2 days. 2 days means less than or equal to 2 days, you should finish it. But are they telling that you work less only, Papa, you do less work? Is that the case? No, they will be like, do whatever you want. Do put more efforts and finish it in 2 days or 2 months or 2 weeks. So, work related constraint will always be given with what? Greater than or equal to. Time related constraint will always be what? Less than or equal to. Okay, keep it in your mind, because all the questions will be solved with this base. Okay, even if you don't read the question completely also, you will get the answer. That is the fun part of this chapter. Now, on average, an experienced person does 7 units of work. Okay, one experienced person does how many units of work? 7 units of work. Let there be X number of experienced person. Okay, let there be X number of experienced person. Each one of them is doing how many units of work? 7 units of work. While a fresh person does how many units of work? 5 units of work daily. Okay, so let the fresh person be written with Y. Okay, so let there be number of freshers or how many? Y. Number of experienced persons are how many? X. 2 things are done. Then on of work daily. But the employer has to maintain an output of at least 35 units. At least, yesterday we discussed, at least means what? less than or equal to 35. But you need to think about that. No, the work is coming into the picture. Whenever work come into the picture, you will take it as what? Less than or equal to. How much less than or equal to? 35 unit less than or equal to or greater than or equal to da. Hey, at least means what da? Less than or equal to, greater than or equal to? Greater than or equal to. Yesterday we were discussing that. Greater than or equal to. At least 200 marks means what? Greater than or equal to 200 marks. Okay. So greater than or equal to. So you need to take, since it is work related constraint, you need to think. No. Directly put greater than or equal to. Then people, we need to find how many people are there in total and how many units of work are done by each set of people. X number of experienced people are there. For example, here 2 people are there. Each are doing 5 each. How will you find the total work? 2 into 5, 10. Similarly, if X people are there, they are doing 7 units of work. Can I write it as 7x? Total work done by experienced people is how much? 7x. Plus, total work done by fresh people will be how much? The 5 into y. Looking at that, which option is the answer?
Option D.
Option D is the answer of 7x plus 5y greater than or equal to 35. Now, one good thing I will teach you. Since you know that it is at least, automatically option B will be wrong. Then option A will be wrong. Then option C will be wrong. Why? None of them is greater than equal to. So without doing anything, you could have actually gone for the answer by just looking at the option. I hope you guys understood the method. Is it easy? Very easy. And this is the type of question which came for exam recently. All the type of, recent examination does only have these type of question. No other type of questions are there. Okay.
Option B.
Yeah. Right away got it. Right. Look here. On average, an experienced person does 5 units of work. Okay. While a fresh person does how many? 3 units of work. But the employer has to maintain an output of at least. At least means greater than or equal to 30. Correct? Looking at that, option A is wrong. Then option C is wrong. Option D is wrong. What is the only possible answer? Option B is the answer. Directly we went for the answer without even writing anything. So how will you write it? 5x plus 3 into how many fresh person? Y plus 5 fresh person. So you will write it as 3 into y greater than or equal to 30. I hope everyone understood. Online Bhavadharani, Nihita, Pujita, Shruti, Saumya, Sugirda. Everyone got it? Yes, I hope everyone got it. Next question. Look here. An employer recruits X experienced people and Y fresh person or freshers. Okay. Under the condition that he cannot employ more than 11 people. So what is the condition? He cannot employ more than 11 people means what? He can employ less than or equal to 11 people. Okay. Cannot employ more than means less than or equal to 11 people. Now you tell me. I am having a company. I can hire X fresh persons or X experience and Y freshers. So the total number should be what? X plus Y. So condition is X plus Y should always be less than or equal to what? 11. That is one condition. Option C is wrong. Option A is wrong. What is the only possible answer? Option B. They have mentioned X is greater than or equal to 0. Y is greater than or equal to 0. What do you mean by that? Experienced people should be there greater than or equal to 0. It should always be a positive number. Correct? Can a person be a negative person? Yeah, person can be a negative person. Can the person value be negative? No. Okay. It's not like our infinity war, they will disappear and all. That doesn't happen there. So, whenever we are talking about people, there should be a whole number. 0 to positive infinity. There is no negative values. Okay. Keep it in your mind. Next question. Everyone have a look at this. Very easy question. But try to read and understand the question. The question might be big. I am telling you, the question might be big. It doesn't matter. Whatever may be the question, the approach is same. If you need to know at least, at most, and all the things you should know properly. A dietitian wishes to mix together two kinds of food item so that the vitamin content of the mixture is at least 9 units of vitamin A, at least 7 units of vitamin B, at least 10 units of vitamin C, then at least 12 units of vitamin D. Okay, at least means what? Greater than or equal to. That means all the given condition, without even reading the question, I am going for the answer. Everything should be greater than or equal to should be there. Look here. First option is what? Wrong. Second option, anything is less than or equal to? No. Then third option, yeah, this one is less than or equal to. That is wrong. Everything should be what? Greater than or equal to. Anything is over here? Yeah. Now either it can be option B or it can be option D. Correct? Both the cases correct? Which one is the case?
2x plus y.
Oh, we will check one by one. So first condition, people, at least first vitamin is what? First vitamin is at least 9 units. 9 units means what, people? That means 2x plus y should be greater than or equal to how much? 9. That means option B is also wrong. Which is the only possible answer? Option D is the only possible answer. That's how you will solve it. We will not read the entire question. Keep it in your mind. If you are reading and solving this question, in order to read it completely itself, you will require some time. Okay, so this is the method for the examination. This is how you should solve it. Don't do any other method. You will anyway get the answer, but that time you will take 2 or 3 minutes. That's not the approach. Okay, keep it in your mind. Now, previous question, one person asked, it is work related constraint, right? Is it a work related constraint? No, it is a person related constraint or workers related constraint. That's why we went this way. Okay, they are not telling we should finish the work in this many time and all. They are not talking about that. They need to do the work. That is not the case. They are talking about the number of people. Okay, they are telling cannot employ more than 11 people. That means what? The number of employees should be less than or equal to 11. That is the condition. Understood? Got the point, Sukrita? Yes. I hope you got it. In the previous question, what was the case? Previous questions and all, they were talking about the work, total work. Here is about the people, not about the total work. Next one. Can anyone solve this for me? A fertilizer company produces two types of fertilizers called as grade 1 and grade 2. Okay, two fertilizers are there. Each type processed through two critical chemical plants unit. The plant has a maximum of 180. Maximum of 180 means less than or equal to or more than equal to. Less than or equal to maximum 400 marks. Think about that. Whenever you think about maximum, you should think about the mark, maximum mark, what I can get for examination. Maximum I can get how much for quantitative aptitude? 100. That means it will always be less than or equal to how much? Maximum of 180 hours. Time related constraint. Automatically you can go for what? Less than or equal to 180. Okay. Now looking at that, which option is giving you? Option B is wrong. Option C is wrong. Either it can be options A, either it can be option D. Now, people, grade 1 fertilizers require 4x. Okay, 4 hours. Looking at that, only possible option D is your answer. Directly we went for the answer. Did we read the entire question? No. You will also not read any entire question for chapter 3. Keep it in your mind. So, throughout this chapter, you think, did we complete any question? No, we were just going for the answer within the question itself, except the solving part of x and y. Sorry, x less than or equal to type of question, right? Other than that, every time we directly went for the question without even completing. Why? Always the approach is that. Otherwise, you will lose time. Now think about it. Usually this big question comes for examination. In your font and all, in the examination font and all, it will be even bigger. Okay. They will give options like that and all. The entire question looks like half the page. You will feel like, oh, I should not do this because the question is too big. First of all, you should not read it fully from inequality. If you understand it is from inequality, don't read it completely. Directly go with the options. Keep it in your mind. If so, I am taking you to the final topic. Okay, the final topic is very important. The reason is there were questions based on this in the past. Where will I write? I will write over here. Everyone, make a note of. Have you heard about this? Demand and forbid. This is the last type of question from our this particular chapter. Demand means what? Demand means what? Something the company is asking you. Okay, keep it in your mind. Not the demand in our economic point of view. I am telling in some things. For example, I am demanding you should write the test within 120 hours, 120 minutes. Okay, I am demanding that. Then I am forbidding not to write within 120 hours. So two cases are there. Are you understanding? A person telling at the end of the day, demand and forbid means what? It is the rules and regulation of a company. Okay. Demand means whatever is there in the question, we will write it as it is. For example, I am telling my demand is I should employ more experienced people. Experienced people is denoted with X, and fresh people or freshers are denoted with Y. Okay, I am having a company, and my company's policy is the company demands the experienced people should be more than or equal to freshers. How will you write the X greater than or equal to Y? Okay, what is the demand? The experienced people should be more than or equal to what? Freshers. X is greater than or equal to Y. Then I am going to tell another way. I am going to forbid. Okay, mine is a startup. I don't have money to hire the experienced people. I will say that the union of the company union demands experienced people is more than or equal to fresh person means how will you write it? X greater than or equal to Y. What if it is like this? Union forbid experienced people more than fresh people. What do you mean by that? Union forbid means we should take the opposite sign. Forbid experience is greater than freshers means we will write it as what? Experience is less than or equal to fresh people. Okay, we should take the opposite sign. One more example I will say. The union forbid experienced people is less than fresh people. Less than is coming and forbid is coming. That means the sign will change to what? Greater than or equal to. So it will be like X is greater than or equal to what? Y. Now, one more thing I want to tell you. People, whenever forbid and less than is coming, okay, make a note of it, very important. Whenever forbid and less than is coming, which sign you will take? Greater than or equal to. Okay, in the question it will be like the union forbid. Experienced person is less than freshers means what? We should take the opposite sign. Experienced person is greater than or equal to freshers. That's the way you are writing. Then, what if it is like this, people? Forbid and greater than. You will write it as what? Less than or equal to. Everyone make a note of it. Then we will talk about it. So you write whatever possibilities are there. You try to write something. Yes. If it is more than or equal to, how will you write? Less than or equal to, how will you write? Make a note of it, people. It will help you out. One second, I'll do one thing. Now is it audible? Others, are you having any voice issue? Is the voice breaking and all? Can you confirm it to me? Not now, just before when Shruti said about it. Can you just confirm me? Others, are you there? Pujita? No. Okay, nothing was said. Then Shruti, you can reconnect once. Soumya, any voice breaking issue was there? No. Sugudha, no. Okay, 2 people said no. That means it was not there. Shruti, can you reconnect once and come back? Yeah. Forbid means, forbid and less than means we will write what? Greater than or equal to. Forbid and greater than, we will write what? Less than or equal to. Then, my question. Demand and greater than. Greater than or equal to. How will you write it down? You will write it as greater than or equal to. Then people, demand and less than or equal to. How will you write it down? You will write it as less than or equal to. So demand means what? Demand means you will write the whatever symbol is given in the question, directly you will write it. Then forbid means you will write the opposite. Now this is the basic question, but usual question is not that. The question will be like this. The union demand the number of experienced workers should be more than or equal to freshers. How will you write it down? Can you tell me? Yes. So you will write it as x is greater than or equal to y. Directly you can write it. What if it is like forbid? You will write it x is less than or equal to y. Now I will change the question a little bit for you. Okay, what is given? What is given? The union demands there should be at least 5 experienced workers for each freshman. Now my question is, at least means less than or equal to or more than or equal to? Greater than or equal to, at least 200 marks. Remember that. At least means greater than or equal to. Correct? Now people, experienced person is there, fresh person is there. Then what is given? At least 5 experienced person. That means where will you write the 5? Now the easiest thing is you will write the 5 inside below what? X. At least 5 experienced person for each freshman. Instead of each freshman, if I put 2 freshmen, what will you do? You will write it as y divided by 2. This is another shortcut. Otherwise, inside the exam hall, you will never think in this aspect and you will forget things also. Keep it in your mind. I will give you another question. The union demands. The union demands. Demand means will the sign change? No. The union demands. There should be 10 freshmen, which is denoted by y, 2, 3 there should be at least, that word is important, otherwise we can't solve it. At least 10 freshmen to 3 experienced people, which are denoted by X. Okay. So what is given first? Y is given first. So you will write Y. Now, since it is demands and at least, you will write greater than or equal to or less than or equal to. Greater than or equal to X. Now people, how many freshmen are there? 10 freshmen. That means you will write 10 below the Y. Then how many experience are there? 3. You will write 3 below the X. That is the approach. What if the same question is like the union forbid? The union forbid, there should be 3, there should be more than 3 experienced, denoted with X, to 2 freshmen, which is denoted with Y. Forbid and more than is coming. Forbid and more than means what? You will write it as less than or equal to. Okay, forbid and more than will become what? Less than or equal to. Then you will write what? X is over here, Y is over here. How many experience? 3. How many fresh? Divide by 2. Done. This is the approach, people. I hope that everyone understood the approach. Then what if union demands not more than? Not more than means what? We should take the opposite sign. Union demands not more than means we should take it as less than or equal to. Okay, keep it in your mind. Then union forbid not more than. Union forbid not more than. Forbid and not is coming. Both will get cancelled off. Then what will remain? More than will be remaining. Keep this in your mind. Sometimes it will help you. We are going for a question. Everyone look over here. Now the first question is this one. XYZ company has a policy for its recruitment. It should not employ more than. Okay, should not and more than means what? It should be always what? Less than or equal to or greater than or equal to? Greater than or equal to or less than or equal to? Should not and more than. Should not employ more than means it should be what? Less than or equal to. Directly you can write less than or equal to. Why? Because it is like should not employ more than. Should employ more than means what? You will directly put greater than sign. Okay. Now, should not recruit more than 8 men. You will put X. Then, how many women are there? Y are there. Now, you tell me, how many men are there? 8 men are there. Then, how many women are there? 1. We are telling for 3 women. Sorry. So, you will write it as what? 3. Cross multiply. Then, you tell me the answer. Which option is the answer?
Option C.
3x is less than or equal to what? 8y. From this, 8y is in the other side. So, you can write it as 8y is greater than or equal to 3x. Which option is giving you the answer? 8y is greater than or equal to 3x. Option C is the answer. I hope you understood demand and forbid. Pakka, everyone is clear with demand and forbid. Lipika understood. Purna, you got it? Yes. You got it. Bonish, you got it? Yes. Sudarshan, you got it? Pakka, everyone got it right? Yes. Well and good. Awesome. Anyone online? Any doubt? Bhavdharni, Nihita, Saumya, Sugrida, you got this? Pujita, Sudhi? Yes. So what I said right now, demand means what? Whatever is given sign, we will directly put it. And if they are saying do not, we will take the opposite sign. Or forbid means what? If they say forbid and less than, we will take greater than or equal to. If they say forbid and greater than, we will take it as what? Less than or equal to. Then what? Union demands the number of workers should be more than or equal to freshers means we will take it as X greater than or equal to Y. Why? Because the demand is there. Demand means we will directly take it as X greater than or equal to Y. Then whenever forbid is coming into the picture, what we will do now? We will take the opposite sign. Then this question, demand, there should be at least, how many? At least 10 freshmen to 3 experienced people. At least 10 freshmen to 3 experienced people. So you will write it as what? The demands means, at least means, greater than equal to, you directly write. Okay, Shruti? Then how many freshmen? Y freshmen. How many experience? X experience. Then how many freshmen are given in the question? Divide by 10. Then how many fresh experience are given in the question? Divide by 3. So you can write it as y by 10 greater than or equal to x by 3. That is the approach we used over here. Look here. The company demands. What is the demand? Should not recruit more than. Should not and more than will become what? Less than or equal to. So you directly write less than or equal to. Then x freshmen are there. So you are writing x directly. Then how many women are there? Y women are there. Then in total 8 men. So divide by 8. In total how many women? Divided by 3. That is the approach. Okay. Then next question. The union forbid. Forbid means what? Opposite we should take. Forbid the employer to employ less than 2 experience. Less than will become what? The forbid, and less than will become what? Greater than or equal to. Very good. Very easy. Then people should not employ 2 experienced people. X is there. Y is there. X by 2. Then y by what? 1. Cross multiply. What is it? X is greater than or equal to 2y. Which option is that is not required, right? Direct answer is there. Which option is the answer? Can anyone tell me? For each freshman, which option is giving you the answer? Option B is giving the answer. Y is less than or equal to x by 2. Okay. So if you don't know this method, I'm pretty sure you will spend minimum 3 or 4 minutes on this question. First of all, you should think. So more than means that, then forbid. Now everyone knows forbid means opposite sign you will take. Demand means same sign you will take. Everyone understood the method? Yes. Well and good, people. That word problems are done. Now we are going for the final part of this chapter. That is called as boundary points. What do you mean by boundary points, people? Anyone any idea regarding boundary points? For example, when I draw a graph in the first day, right? When I draw some graph, I'm going to ask you a question. X plus y. X plus y greater than 4. How the graph will look like? How will the graph look like? Sign of x and y are same. That means upper left to lower right. The graph will look like this. Then there is another graph called as x minus y greater than or equal to 4. How will you write it there? It is from lower left to upper right or upper left to lower right? Lower left to upper right. Okay, this is the graph. Yesterday we studied this. Now people, boundary points are nothing but they are meeting at a point, right? This point, this point, this point. Whatever point they basically meet is called as the boundary points or the area. Okay, area will be in between something. So if you want to take it like instead of greater than, you will put it as less than equal to. Then this also less than or equal to. Then I will also say that x is greater than or equal to 0. That means the graph will be where? It will be in between these two lines. Correct? So these corner points are called as the boundary points. So for example, the x values, for example 4 comma 0 is a boundary point. Similarly, some value will be over here, some value will be over here. These points are called as what, people? Boundary points. I hope that you understood boundary points. The method is, will you draw the graph? Will you draw the graph? Are we good at drawing graph? Yes, we are good at drawing graph. We draw like a 12th standard student, right? Yes. But are we using scale and pencil? No. So that we will never get a proper answer if you are drawing graph. Okay. So we will not draw graph. What did I tell you? This chapter is based on drawing graph. But are we drawing the graph? No. We are nowhere drawing the graph because we are not good with drawing. Even if you are good, for this chapter, not be good with drawing. Because we are not going to draw anything and get the answer. But instead, we have another approach. That approach is mentioned over here. Everyone have a close look at the first question. We will do option hitting. What is it? Option hitting. We will substitute options and we will check which all inequalities are satisfied. If one of the option is not satisfying any of the inequality, we will say that that option is wrong.
For example, I will take one random value. Okay. Let me take 0, 100. Okay. Let me take 0, 100. I will substitute over here in the first equation. 5 into 0 is how much da? 0. 5 y will, instead of y you will write what? 100 less than or equal to 100. Is it correct? That is correct. Now, yes, no. Option hitting will not consume method once once you solve a lot of questions, it will not consume time. Now, it will not consume as much as time drawing the graph. Anyway, yes. Now here, you will put x plus y. Put 0 da, x is 0. Y is how much? 100 less than or equal to 60. People, is 100 less than or equal to 60? That means this option is wrong. Option C is wrong. Is 100 less than or equal to 60? 100 is greater than 60 da, that means it is wrong. Okay, option C is wrong. That is completed. Now, we will check for, one second. We will check for the next one. 60, 0. Everyone, 60, 0. Substitute over the first equation. 5 into 60 plus 0 less than or equal to 100. 5 into 60 is how much now? 300 less than or equal to 100. People, is 300 less than 100? No. That means option B is wrong. Now the only possible answer is what? Either option A or option what? Option D. None of this. Now we will check with option A. 0, 0 satisfies everything. 20, 0, 100 becomes 20 less than or equal to 60, satisfies everything. 10, 50. 10 into 5 is how much now? 50. 50 plus 50 is how much? 100. That also satisfies. Check this. 10 plus 50 is how much? 60. That is also satisfying. Then 0, 60. 0 plus 60 less than or equal to 100. That is satisfying. 0 plus 60 less than or equal to 60. That is also satisfying. So which option is the answer, people? Option A. So what is our method? We will eliminate those people. Then we will find the answer. Rather than checking all the options are correct or not. Shruti, are you getting the point now? We will not check whether all the options are correct or not. We will check whichever is not satisfying and we will eliminate them. It's an elimination type of method we are solving over here. I hope you guys got it. Yes, Soumya. So what we did over here, we are taking a random point. For example, 0, 100 we are taking. Instead of x, we are putting what? 0. Instead of y, we are putting what? 100. That means 5 into 0 plus 100 is less than or equal to 100. That is satisfied. But over here you are substituting 0 plus, I will write over here, 0 plus 100 less than or equal to 60. Is it correct, Soumya? 100 is less than or equal to 60. Is it correct? No, this is wrong. Okay, that means this option is wrong. Option C completely is wrong. Then put 60, 0. 60, 0 will not satisfy the second one. If you put 5 into 60, it will become 300 less than or equal to 100. Is it correct? No. That means option B is also wrong. Now the only possible option is option A or none. Usually none will not be an answer for your exam until and unless one of them is not satisfying it. Okay. Here everyone is satisfying. That's why option A is your answer.
20, 0 satisfies x plus y.
20, 0. Which one? 20, 0 is satisfying which one?
Plus y less than or equal to 60.
20 plus 0 less than or equal to 60. That means 20 is less than or equal to 60. Is 20 less than 60? Yes. Or equal to. Not say that 20 is. Yeah. So whenever I say greater than, when from young age onwards we are studying it like this. Greater than or equal to. Any one of the conditions should be satisfied. Is it satisfied? Yes. But I will give you a question so that this one will be whatever your doubt, right? That will be satisfied over there. We will check on that. Now, the next question. Try panninga. Soumya, you got it? This one? Previous one you understood, right? The approach. Everyone, eliminate those people we don't want. Now people, first one, what one we will eliminate? 0, 0. Put 0, 0. Is 0 greater than or equal to 18 da? No, that means option D is wrong. 0, 18. Where is it? First one now. 0, 18. We will check 0, 18. Okay. I think everyone is satisfying that, right? 0, 18. Check. That is satisfied by everyone. Check, 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 check. One by one, check. 7, 6 anyway satisfies everything because all the option is having 7, 6. So you don't need to check that. 4, 2 is also there in all the option. That means it is satisfying everything. Now you can check 0, 3. 0, 3 you tried. 0 into 6 plus 3 greater than or equal to 18. 3 greater than or equal to 18. Is it correct? No. That means option B is wrong. Now which one you will try? You tried 0, 10. Everyone try 0, 10. 0, 10 means 6 into 0 will become 0. Plus 10 is greater than or equal to 18. Is 10 greater than or equal to 18? Wrong. That means option C is wrong. Which option is the only possible option? Option E is the only possible option. So eliminate them. Elimination is the easiest way of getting the answer. I hope that everyone understood. Akshaya, Purinjada, Kandipa, got the answer? Yes. Everyone online? Soumya, you understood now? Yes. Sugrita, Shruti, Pujita, Nikita, Bhavadharni, everyone understood? Shruti got the answer already. Rest of you, please confirm it to me. Now, one good question. One terrific question which came for your examination. Solve it for me. You will be surprised with the answer. Try everyone. Try Panenko. Maybe everything is wrong. Oh, okay. No. Not that surprise. One is correct. That kind of surprise. கொடுங்கோ ஆன்சர் ஏதாவது இருந்தால் கொடுங்கோ. என்ன ஆப்ஷன் we will disqualify first? Option C you are disqualifying. We will check. No. Okay, which one you are disqualifying first? A and B. Why? 20 by 11 is a number, a proper number it is given. Boundary point, it can be a boundary point. So don't say that 20 by 11 is there, so I am eliminating. I don't like fraction, I am eliminating. Don't do that. Yes.
Sir, option C correct.
Option C correct. Okay, I don't know. We'll check. Yes. Now take 10, 0. Put over here. 10, 0. If you put 10, 0, how much it will become? 30 is less than or equal to 10. Is 30 less than or equal to 10? That means option D is wrong. Then 10, 0 is again here. That means option B is also wrong. Two options are wrong. Either it will be option A or it will be now option C. You should tell me what is the option. A or C. One option is there, A or C. Now people, we will try with option C. Anyway, 0, 0 is everywhere. Correct? Both the places is there. Then 0, 4 is in both the places. 4, 0 is in both the places. The last particular people we should try is what? 20 by 11 and 30 by 36 by 11. 2 by 3 and 3 by, 2, 3 we should try. Okay. Now one by one we will try. First one. 20, 11 we will try with this one. Okay. 2 into 20 by 11 plus 5 into 36 by 11 less than or equal to 20. How much is it, people? Take your calculator and do it for me. 40 by 11, 20. It will become 20 less than or equal to 20. Exactly satisfied. Less than or equal to 20. Okay, exactly satisfied. Then try the second one. 3 into 20 by 11 plus 2 into 20 by 11 less than or equal to what? 12. How much is it? 60 by 11 plus 40 by 11, that is how much? How much is it? 9.09 less than or equal to what? 12. Okay, less than or equal to 12. That is the two conditions. Okay, one exact satisfaction is there and one almost similar satisfying is there. Now we will go for the next one. 2, 3. 2, 3 we are trying. Now 2, 3 means 2 into 2 plus 5 into what? 5 into 3 less than or equal to 20. That is 4 plus 15 is how much? 19 less than or equal to 20. that is also satisfied. Now check the second one. 3 into 2 plus what? 2 into 3 less than or equal to 12. How much is it? 3 into 2, that is 12, less than or equal to 12. If you ask me, both the conditions are satisfied. But which one will you go for? Either C or A. Now if you ask me, in option C, it is going almost similar to 20, but not exactly similar to 20. But 12 is exactly similar to 20. But in the first case, 20 is exactly similar to 20 and 9.9 is almost going towards what? 9.9 is almost going towards 12. Now you should remember this, people. Keep it in your mind. Whenever, which is the highest value over here? 20. 20 is the highest value. Whoever is satisfying, make a note of it. Whoever satisfy the highest value is the correct option. So who is satisfying the highest value? Option A is satisfying the highest value. So why? Because almost the highest value intercept will be far away, right? So whoever is satisfying the highest value intercept will satisfy the entire equation. So entire boundary point. So which is the answer? Option E is the answer. Keep it in your mind. So only one time they ask a question like this, and this is the approach. It was asked, I think, in 2020 or something like that. Long back, not near and all. Long back. Nearby and all, they will only ask question like this. But keep it in your mind. I hope everyone understood. That's your chapter, people. Linear inequality. Very easy chapter, if you ask. Very easy to get marks also. Yes. That's all. What we studied in this chapter? Can anyone tell me what we studied? Only few things. We learned how to draw a graph when we don't have a scale or we don't have a graph paper. When the signs are same, upper left to lower right. When the signs are different, lower left to upper right. That is done. Then when there is no constant value, the graph will pass through the origin. Remember that also. Then what we studied, when we multiply with the negative sign, the sign will reverse. When we say that demand is coming into the picture, we will take the normal sign itself. That means we will not change the sign. When forbid is coming into the picture, we will take the opposite sign. Now one question I want to ask everyone. Whenever forbid and do not is coming together, forbid and do not will get cancelled off. What will remain? We will take the same sign and go ahead. Then boundary points, what is the method? We will take one by one option and check whether which option is dissatisfying or which is disqualifying first. We'll eliminate those options. Then we will go for the correct answer. Always try to go for an option with 0, 10 or 10, 0 or 0, 6 or 6, 0. One of that will eliminate fast. Okay. That is the approach. Very easy chapter. Now we will go for the next chapter, people. That is equations.